Yeah, we live. We live. Project Porter doesn't want to be seen. You know, it's too hot for the balaclava, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Um.
Two humans, huh? Word
Yeah,
to
man.
mom.
Yo, my apologies to anybody who tapping in. We didn't do a whole lot of promo, but you know what? We talking behind the scenes. We talking about streamlining the whole thing. So I'm with it. I like
That's
what my
generally how shows grow and go, you know. Figure
That's
out what we
right.
listen.
can improve and
I
you
love
know.
I love when my partners tap in, man. It's you know what I mean? The shit. And when people take on responsibilities and stuff. Yo,
Speaking of tapping in,
yeah.
this man sent me an email of a beat earlier this week, and I did not like that shit.
You didn't like it?
I did
Oh
not like
shit!
it in the
I thought I
slightest.
thought I sent you a
Oh
beat you like.
damn!
You sent
God
you I
damn!
think probably sent it on Tuesday or Wednesday. I sent you a reply back like, bro, this ain't it.
The one on where it's with the vocal
The
and no
Helter Skelter and all that.
okay, all right,
This
all right.
that's
But
not
the
it.
but the first
That's
That's
one
not
not it.
it.
but
Tell
the
you right
first
now.
one I sent you was fire though, right?
The song that me and you gonna do? Oh yeah, no, that's
No, not that
oh
one. The one I was like take a different side of me. Yeah, I
no,
didn't
I
send you
gotta
that.
check my email. I gotta check my email.
Yeah, yeah, that was the very first beat I sent you.
Nah, the one you
Hey,
sent me on
listen.
Tuesday or Wednesday was like Helter Skelter.
Listen, man.
This tempo, the sound. Oh
Hey,
nah,
listen,
I'm
my
not.
bad. Hey, we got Poe in the building. Let's bring
You're
him up.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
oh
yo, listen. Poe just went to
Pose in the building.
A Wu Tang concert. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I
Yeah,
don't,
Oh, at
you
the
know,
Garden. You was at the Garden. Oh,
Philly.
oh, the Philly show. The Philly
Philly.
show. Okay, got you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, Poe's my man, but I don't like Poe, and I'm gonna tell you why. And I ain't tell Poe yet.
Oh shit, here we go.
I dropped a fire verse on Straight 16 this week, yo.
Yeah, you did.
I thought I had this shit in the fucking bag.
Nah,
And
Poe probably came to snatch that.
here
Yeah.
he comes, pause, with a Wu-Tang inspired ODB smasher. You know what I'm saying? Fresh off a wing last week. You know what I'm
Hold up.
saying?
Yeah.
Hold
He
up.
said
Heating up. Heating up.
For this I gotta put my hold up. I gotta put my
Yeah.
There you
Yeah,
go.
let's get it.
There
Let's
you
get
go.
it.
There you go.
yeah.
Very
Pay
clean,
homage.
very clean.
Scotty, listen, this what happened, bro. I didn't
Mhm.
even have nothing planned, right? And then but I knew I was going to the show. Shout out to my wife for buying me tickets for
Hey,
our
shout out to
anniversary.
Afia
Yeah.
Rose.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I knew that I was going to the show and I just felt like, you know what I mean? Like I was listening. What happened was I was just on YouTube listening to Wu-Tang beats, just old Wu-Tang beats. I was like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Just reminiscing type, you know what I mean? And then I was like, man, it would be dope if I do a little, you know what I mean? Just a little homage
Yeah.
joint.
Homage. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little respect, John. And then I was like, I hit up Stray. I was like, Stray, I can give you this verse because you always bothering me for verses. I can give you this verse because y'all know how Stray is.
I
Yeah,
do,
yeah,
I do,
yeah,
I
yeah.
do. Shout
I
out
need
to
Yep.
Straight
submission
16.
king. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, I can give you this verse, but you gotta post it on Friday because it wouldn't make sense to post it any other day because Friday was the day of the last Wu-Tang show ever.
Yep.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
The
Ever.
Garden. Yeah, man. That shit was.
Nah, it was
Listen,
in
if
Philly.
you would have, if
No,
you
it's
would have,
different.
Yeah,
The
the last
Garden was
show was
before
in
that.
Philly.
Yeah. Yeah.
if
It
you
was
would have let
before
me
that.
know, Poe, I would have called my people, would have had to move the concert. You know what I'm saying? Say, yo, look, I just need to win this week.
That
You know what
type
I'm
of
saying?
power.
Do me a solid. Yo, transporter room is everywhere. You ain't
He's just. He's
the
just
Listen,
man
off
bro,
behind the
to be
the.
honest with you,
man.
I don't think
Yeah.
like my verse was fun. It was fun. It was homage, but I don't think it's better than like the
Yo, he
people that
says
submitted verses.
he said something like meet the gunner around the corner. That's a powwow or something like that.
Oh
I was
yeah,
like, this dude's
That's
crazy.
a
the
bar.
gun meet
That's
the
incredible.
gun meet the brain. That's a powwow.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like,
that's dope.
this guy
That's it
right
dope.
here.
That was crazy.
He's the having fun with it shit is a cover. Okay, he came to
Yeah, I
murder this
mean,
shit.
he is Pendulum Ink alumni, bro. He could write
Facts.
raps.
You know what I
This
mean?
is
Shout
not
out,
like, yeah.
yo,
Salute to
shout
y'all,
out to
man.
Pendulum.
Salute to y'all, man. Straight 16 always keep your pen sharp. That's the one. That's the one thing Straight 16 always do, man. They make sure you show up with your best, the best work that you got. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're going to get them 2s and 1s and snowflakes. And you ain't trying to be living with that until your next submission. Like, oh damn!
There's a couple people that's going to hate on you though.
Always,
people. I mean, people's opinions are their opinions.
But at this point, like for me, like thankfully, I've gotten to a point on Straight 16 where for me, like hate is like 3. Like if you give me 3,
I was about to ask you that.
It's built to that.
Like
our 3 is
nobody gives me 2s and 1s no more because it's like really like I don't rap 1 or 2 or 1 level. It's
that would be lying. You be
like at this
hating,
point
bro.
you draw it. So like at this point, like 4 or 5 is really the only thing that I can accept and like not feel like I didn't let myself down. I do understand sometimes I don't put my best foot forward, so I'm like I could take a 3 and be humble myself, you know what I mean, and be like, anything less than the 3 though, I'm like, oh, you hating,
you hating.
Got to be.
You know what? I know a lot of people. Anybody who views this video, they're like, "Yo, why is this guy on the screen with my boys?" You're saying that we are violating trust and stuff right now. They wondering why is Bipolar on the screen with us. It's not the first time he's been on the show. I'm saying,
I've been here.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Last time he was on the show, he had the handout. We were doing a review of the handout. Amazing album. Touched on a lot of social issues. Also had a scheme throughout the album. Very great work. I was thinking about it. I said you should name the next album The Backhand, son. And then the album after that, The Pimp Slap. You feel me? Straight up. You know
what?
The next EP already has a name. The next EP is going to be called Rasputin.
Okay, I like
Rasputin,
that.
Okay,
playing, Rasputin.
Rasputin.
Right, a major figure and a very polarizing figure in Russian history.
Russia,
yeah. So I'm playing off of that. Take the PU, replace it with the PO.
Man, listen, I'm just spitballing. Stick a pin in it. Think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I
don't need no percentages tonight.
Board, man.
I saw that reason.
You feel me? But a part of the reason, other than the fact that we love Bipolar,
facts, big facts.
I love y'all, man. Y'all
big facts.
For sure.
Mr. Havoc, Insta Awards.
Bro.
The ambassador of the underground scene right now. The Mr. I'm not afraid to take a trip to Antarctica to give somebody a trophy. You know what I'm saying? and then bounce to the other side of the map for a pendulum gathering or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Sirski.
I know he's
outside, man.
I
get outside a little bit. You know what I mean?
He's outside.
He'll be outside.
Yeah.
But,
wait till you see me next week. Where I'm gonna be in Jamaica next week. So
Jamaica's like your second home, though. It's not even a vacation anymore.
Bro. When we go up there, we're gonna be shopping for a house up there. So because we're
beautiful.
Yeah, we're trying to like do some shit where we live there because I'm retiring next year. So I'm 6 months there, 6 months here, that kind of shit. Yeah. So whenever it get cold over here, we out.
I'm going. Yeah.
Hey, bro, if you know, be safe with these traveling back and forth situations, all right?
Oh, bro, come on, man. You know I know, bro.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But also the reason why we have Poe on is because I was listening to his live this week. He was playing an album by a person I never even heard of. You know what I'm saying?
My brother Dell-P.
A guy named Dell-P. I was enamored by his work, and I said, you know what? Let me go find this dude on Spotify. Couldn't find him.
Oh, I found him immediately.
I couldn't find the project on Spotify. No, so I was like, fuck. Right. And then you know what? Bandcamp, I purchased. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
shout out
good
to
man.
Shout out to Dios and Spec. Also, I purchased their album. Also, we giving back. We gotta, and if we can have you guys on the show, we're more than happy to go over it. Dell-P's work, I made a point not to listen to too much, but from what I hear, he's a seasoned MC and he's very intellectual. Matter of fact, I pulled up an interview they had with him.
Hold on, and don't forget, Fresh was signed to Chuck D and Spit Slam Records. So he literally just got signed like a couple of months ago to Chuck D's label.
So you know he got a message. He's got to have a message if
Yeah,
he's
Chuck D
Okay.
he's
from
rocking
Public
with Chuck
Enemy
D.
signed him last like two months ago.
Yo,
Okay.
shout out to Del. We gonna get more into that. But I was looking up some work by him, and I came across this interview they had. It was based on one of his albums called The People's MC, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and you know, I was reading through it, and something really grabbed my attention, which kind of describes what I hope to not to like, you know, pigeonhole anybody, but to find out who I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because Poe's word don't mean shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Poe just lie. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta get I'm just kidding. But
God damn,
Oh
bro. That's how rumors
shit!
get started,
yeah,
bro.
He
Crazy.
said, like, Poe just lies, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
Anyway,
Like,
he's a fucking
as he
liar. He's a
lies,
fucking liar.
as he lies.
yo, Poe tells the truth, but you know what? You know, you got to get a second opinion, and when you dive into an artist outside of their music, you want to get a idea of what to expect from them. So there's a part in the article that says what makes Dell-P the people's MC, and excuse me for my third grade reading level, but I'm going to go ahead and read it. Dell-P, he says he answers the question. I've always been the same person to everybody I meet. I don't care if it's the CEO. I don't care if it's the janitor. You're going to get the same respect. You're going to get the same loyalty if you've been family or friends since I was a kid. It's just me. I never fold up on anyone, no matter what the opportunity is. I'm going to be the same boy. As far as the music, it just attracts all ages, 8 to 80. So that's why I was saying I'm the people's MC. And that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? We need
bro,
more.
I'll be honest with you.
What's up?
Nothing he said in that is a lie. And I know him personally. Like, he's become, a friend of mine. Like, nothing he said right there is a lie. Like, he will never, if you, like, show him love and you know what I mean? Like, show him genuine love, you will, without question, receive that love back. Like, it's one of those, like, because I'm 46, so I don't do one-way streets. You know what I'm saying? I only do two-way streets. You know what I mean? Because that's one-way streets, they lead to dead ends, right? So,
but I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, Poe. We've established you are a liar already.
like a Persian rug, bro.
Yeah, you understand? In fact, no, I'm just playing. But continue.
But yeah, like, for real, man. Like, and like Dell, like, me and him been locked in for about like close to 2 years, and like, he called me out the blue. You know what I mean? He didn't have to. And for that situation at City Winery a couple of weeks ago when we sold that joint out here in Philly, like, he called me up, was like, "Yo, boy, like, you always come through, you always show love, support. Yo, come open for me, come be the right before me performer and shit. Just called me up, just showed me love. You know what I mean? Like, that's the type of dude that he is, sturdy as fuck, and like, he could have called somebody else. He could have called Freeway. He could have called Petey Crack. Like, he know them people like that. You know what I mean? But he called me instead. So that's love. That's the type of dude. He's thorough.
That's dope. Yeah, that's dope.
Liar. You definitely right.
You know what? I know I told him 6:45, but you know what? We're gonna I'm gonna play something just so we can set the stage for this man correctly.
Yeah.
Is he in the room?
Yeah, he's backstage. He's backstage. He's
sitting
there.
Bet. Oh, yeah. What up, Dell? What up, Dell?
Yeah.
I can't see anybody like commenting or typing. I don't know how this shit works.
Not yet.
So I'm gonna play a video. Let's pull it up. Stop screen share. Bang. Jeez. All right, we got a video called "Don't Forget the Hyphen." Okay, dropped 2 years ago. Dell-P, let's get it, man. Let me make sure this is. Hold on, sorry, fellas. I should have enlarged it before. All right, bang. All right, Dell-P, don't forget the hyphen.
You should have what?
See? Mute up.
Pause.
My shit.
Execution is the best solution. Giga players claiming they're greater, but it's never proven. frustrated. Game I wrapped it up and duct taped it. Going hard when composing balls, none wasted, sun saving. You ain't half as ill. Google in the booth, it got that master pill. I'm the truth that lives matters. King P's, these fleas threaten when I'm present. Recognize the blessing. Send flowers in my direction while I'm here to smell them. Lyrics locked in my cerebellum. Wanting all the smoke with them jokers. Go ahead and tell them that I'm here to murder and send them all. Beat it like when Gag run the ball. I ain't saying none of y'all. I'm a titan. Coldest nights in my kitchen writing. Never rubbing shoulders with Michael Eric Dyson. Lyrics strike them. Different from these kids, they hyping. Say my name, Dell-P. Don't forget the hyphen. Who saying they better point them out? Boy, I doubt. Worth enormous amounts. Sooner heck open accounts. Future mobile. Who Mag Sony? My music global. BET, MTV, you dudes local. Told you. Please don't say I didn't. I'm bringing light to my people like Akon did it. Soon as sell out, cease in any place I visit. Murder in the first. They gon' say I did it. D-E-L-L hyphen to the P. So not the cell, I-O-N-G.
Shit fire.
All hell and night to the P. One more time, I'm D-E-L-L hyphen to the P. So not the cell, I-O-N-G. All hell and night to the P. About to be a breakthrough. Gotta watch for cowards cause they high off leaning K2. Got his king praise due. Lot of teams hateful. Playing the block, wanna apply for college or trade school. Rather follow grateful. Only live once, it's not a phase two. Treat it golden and never let your haters see emotion. Always keep it rolling. People chosen to get the people open. Lyricity, yeah, I keep it potent. Definition and MIC controlling. I invested in myself, LLC in motion, artist / CEO. Leveling up, you see it's growing. My own machine, never settling for weak promotion. They try to mute you when you're not the usual. I got it live from PHI way down to Honolulu. Yeah, they front, but when you up, scream about how they knew you. When you was young, I am not the one, I see right through you. I rebuke you. All squares get up from near me. No subliminal, I'm sending it clearly. Pretend they don't fear me. Knowing with this pen it gets scary. I lead careers ended severely. You hear me? They just catching on, don't know my business hot. Wait till I get the platform that Cole and Kendrick got. Lord knows the war shows I don't attempt to watch. Artists be garbage, should be mopping up a chicken spot.
All right. Just so y'all know who we fucking with, you know what I'm saying? Dell-P, let me remove this from the screen. Let me bring up the man, the myth, the legend. Dell-P, what's good? What's good?
What's good, y'all?
Yo, nothing
Dell,
much.
son.
What's good? Switch y'all phones.
Oh yeah.
Switch y'all
What is
phones to
that?
landscape.
Landscape.
Flip the phone a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. No, that ain't work. That ain't work for. That ain't work.
Oh, it ain't work for him?
It ain't work for.
Hold up. How about
Nah, don't do that. Don't worry
you
about
good.
it.
You good. All right, so check it out. Maybe if I change it. Nah, that's not it. All right, boom. So check it out. Dell-P.
Oh, here we go.
How you doing, bro, man? Listen,
I'm
based
good.
on that cipher right there, we know we rocking with somebody who's been working the pen for a while now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you.
Thank you.
I see the grays in your beard. I got them in mine. Poe got them in his.
Right.
I'm saying, Breeze, I don't know. I think he just started growing facial hair. Project Porter. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man.
I don't have any gray hairs yet, man.
Not
young
yet.
boy, chill out, young boy.
Hey,
I'm
crazy.
41 years old, gang. What are you not
That's a
talking
beautiful
about?
thing. That's a beautiful thing.
Listen.
You're looking good, man. You're looking
Young
beautiful.
man,
It's
my
a blessing
man.
to get green.
It
It
definitely
is.
is.
It is, bro.
It
So
definitely
Exactly.
is.
real quick.
It's just me.
Yeah.
We're seeing some things. That's all.
Facts.
Pull it up, bro.
Midnight Cocoa Bean.
I'm good, brother. You know what I mean? I know you still hype off that Woo show last night, good brother.
You excuse my voice. Excuse
Right.
my voice. I'm letting y'all know. I was a
Rapping
fan
word
last
for
night.
word,
I ain't
son.
have to work,
Yeah.
so my voice is gone. Hopefully, it's back next week.
Now we about to ask you to spit a 40 bar right now.
40 balls. Yeah,
Yo,
Oh shit.
all right. So speaking of the Wu-Tang concert, I haven't gone to the concert. Hopefully I
Right.
can. You said I don't know. Post said
That was the last show. Yeah.
last show.
That was the last one.
That
That's it
was the last.
forever. The last one forever. That's
Yeah.
it.
Let me ask you this, starting with Poe. What was the highlight of the show for you?
I mean, it's I think Dell already know when LL Cool J came out on that stage, bro. Like it was the whole thing. Let me put it this way: the whole thing was a highlight. You know what I'm saying? Without a doubt, the whole thing was phenomenal. But when LL Cool J popped out on that stage, bro, and I've never seen LL live before. Like, to me, that was like, oh my, and him and Method Man just working the crowd together, the back and forth, the ability, because you got to understand, LL is well in his 50s. Like, he might be close to, like, he might be like 58 type shit.
Yeah.
So, what you got to understand is his ability to still work the crowd, still work the stage, still bring the energy and not seem like the old head boy. Because I've seen a lot of aging rappers that can't captivate an audience like that.
Will
And he
Smith.
he controlled it, and
Right.
the crowd went crazy when he came out. You know what I'm saying? And he did one of his like light joints. He did the doing it joint.
Right, he ain't do rock the bells and nothing.
Right,
Like
he
that.
ain't do like Mama Said Knock You Out or any of the like super joints.
Mm.
He just did the light joint and still had everybody going crazy. You know what I mean? So
Right.
to me, that
Fire.
was that. Yeah.
Hey, yo, Poe, you think you could come back in, log out, and log back in? You echo it.
Oh, no problem, brother. Whatever you need me to do. What you need me to do?
All right. So while we wait on Poe to come back, Dell-P, you mind telling us a little bit about you? We know you're from Philly, born and raised. Did you live anywhere else?
No, I'm actually from West Philadelphia. I
Born
live
and
all over
raised.
Philly though. But yeah, I'm West Philly all day, man. Everywhere I moved to in the city, I ended up moving right back to where I'm from. So West Philly, man.
Yo, shout out to
Man.
Daz Jones. Shout out to Poe, of course. You know, and all the other
Salute to
Philly
Dad
rappers
Jones.
doing it straight up. Listen, quick question. So, Transition of Power, what number album is this?
This is my ninth. I
Wow.
think it's my ninth. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see.
My man, he about to be like, wait, let me not lie on myself, bro. You know what I mean?
Wordsmith.
He counting them shits up too. Like, wait.
That's crazy. That much work?
Oh
Yeah,
man,
yo.
I think this number 10.
Damn, this
This number 10.
Yeah, this number 10.
Yeah,
Bro,
That's a
I
lot of
wish
work.
I had. Yeah, bro. I mean, it's not wish. I'm gonna get there, but 10 albums.
Yeah, that's a
is
lot of work.
amazing, man. And the level at which you rap is, I'm like, damn, 10. All right.
Man, thank you.
And yet,
Thank
I
you.
think the joint that I got a hold of, Transition of Power, got like 17 tracks on it. So that's like you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
17. God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it's 18, right? But it's actually like
without the intro.
It's 4 skits, so it's 14 songs.
Oh, 14. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Right.
That shit,
That's amazing.
that's a lot of
10.
work.
Thank you.
That's what you do. That's what you do. You do like 14 to 15 tracks per project.
Yeah. I try to give myself that between 14 to 17. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Wow. Is that like the way that you've been doing it? Like, how long have you been putting out albums? Because I asked that question from the foundation of or the premise of today's listener and today's
Right.
album listeners doing 30 songs like wilding, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But album length and song length, is that something you just stuck to from, you know, how you've been doing music, how you've been dropping, you know what I'm saying? Did you acquiesce? Did you change something up? What, you know what I mean?
All right, so I want to say Wordsmith. That's like my 5th album. I did 12 records, but you know they say a standard length of a LP is 10, 11 tracks. But I always like to give people more than just the, you know what I'm saying. But
Right.
Wordsmith had 12 tracks on it, but everything else 14 to 18 tracks.
Okay, that was just a standard you went by from number
Damn.
1. It was 12 and better, and then 12 and better.
Exactly.
12 and better. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a rule of thumb.
Yeah, that's the rule, and everything that I record, I put out. Like it ain't like I do a lot of tracks and then cut it down. Everything you hear is what I recorded.
Oh shit.
We gotta. That's dope, bro. Because I got a similar way of doing things as well. Like
Yeah.
people ask me, like, "Yo, you got a verse?" I'm like, "I gotta write that, gang." Like everything I record is going out. Everything that I write, I've recorded. Like, you know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? I'm not one of those people that just be frivolous with the shit. I'm gonna write it, I'm gonna finish, I'm record it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I understand that. Like, you know what I mean? So
I
when
ain't gonna
people just
lie.
asking me to spit shit, I'm like, bro,
I'm real frivolous.
yeah, I'm not
I'm
frivolous
real
like that.
extremely frivolous.
Yeah, I
Hey,
wouldn't say that.
sorry. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was having a little technical difficulty. That's why I was off
Gucci.
screen. Thanks for holding it down, fellas. So, transition of power. What brought
Right.
about this album right here? What's different from this album from the other albums?
I would say I try to keep the same formula, but at the same time I just want to just compete with myself every album to make myself better. And far as the production, I'm more hands on. I was given more ideas. The sequence of the album, like the cohesiveness, the everything in the album I had a part in. Like even the cover, like that was my idea for the cover. Me and my producer team, Trackita, shout out to Trackita. They was like all over the album. The sound they probably had about 85% of this album, but we'd be on the phone. Like I don't know, like when we was in high school, we would call our homies like, "Yo, listen to this verse." You know what I'm saying? And that's how we was doing it when I was, writing to the beats or whatever. And before they would send me the beats, and I say, "Well, listen, I want to use this sample. I want to use this tempo." You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy, man. We was definitely like just collabing together.
So, hold on. Do you?
With that, I'm more hands on. I'm not just taking beats and just recording. Like I'm, executive
So,
producer more.
Okay. I'm about to say. So, you're a co-producer on this? You getting
I
co-producer
would say
rights?
so. Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fire. Like
Yo,
really executive producer shit. Like, you know what I mean?
so you was like Kanye in the sessions or something like that?
No, it was just like my ideas, like the samples you hear on them. A lot of them is from what I wanted the sample. You know what I mean?
Right. What I wanted to loop up or have somebody chop up.
Right. Like I don't got the patience to sit there at the board and put it together, but I can give you some ideas, and you just run.
Hey,
with
listen.
it.
That's just an extension of the art, man. So check
That's
this
fire.
out.
That's
We're
fire.
gonna go there. There's the cover right there. Transition
Yes,
of power.
sir.
Do you wanna describe the elements that we seeing
Yeah,
on
no
this
doubt.
album?
No doubt. If you look at the bottom
Mm-hmm.
left, that's the Move organization. If you're familiar with the Move
Yeah.
organization in Philadelphia in 1985, actually on May 13th, 1985. So it was the 40th year anniversary this year, right?
Yeah, shout out to Poe. He told us about your affiliation or how you revolve around that. Do you want to describe that? So from what I hear, it sounds like the police department bombed a building to evict some people.
Yo, listen, they bombed it because they wanted to destroy unification. It wasn't about eviction. It was about them being unified. It was about them, standing on their own and doing for self. They don't like that type of stuff. Just like
That's
if
why
you
they
look
let
at
all those
other,
homes burn, bro.
what you say?
Why they let all those homes burn? They let that fire go wild and burn
Right, it's
down
crazy,
multiple
right?
houses on that block. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Real
It
talk.
just
and
was bad, bro.
damn near like, I want to say 35, 40 years later, now the mayor want to apologize. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, like they going around state to state with the remains of the people that they blew up, showing them off in exhibits. Like that's how crazy it is, man.
Yo, I
Yeah.
just want to step in real quick and say, Dell is being politically correct a bit. Like that shit was genocide, man.
Yeah, it was.
Like
It
honest,
definitely was.
yeah,
Yep.
that shit was
It was
genocide
genocide.
of
Yep.
a group of people, including children. And
Were
what y'all
killed.
gotta understand is, they dropped the bomb on them, right? And
Yep.
then they wouldn't let the firefighters deal with the situation. It was just like, let it all burn out.
Yep.
That's what the police commissioner said. The police commissioner said, let that shit just burn. Let the motherfuckers all die. And then
Yeah.
when people tried to, when human beings was running out of that shit, they was
They were
shooting them.
shooting them.
They was shooting them.
They were
So like,
shooting them.
the house is burning. They trying to get out, even children. And they was
Yeah.
shooting them.
5 children, I believe, at least.
And they was shooting them.
So they
So
basically was trying to make it seem like they was
yeah.
getting tortured, they was getting held hostage. You know
And
what
they
I'm saying?
wasn't. They was just
And they
living a
wasn't.
way of life that they wanted to live. You know
Mm.
what
That's
I mean?
it.
They had their way of life that wasn't, I guess it wasn't sexy for the city, you know what I'm saying? So they
That's
didn't
it.
like that. They were
That's
independent.
it.
They were on their own. They were leaders, you know what I'm saying?
You know that sound kind of like Tulsa to me. You know what I'm saying?
And
That sound like Oklahoma to me.
aspect to the
Yep.
cover that I was about to get
That's
at.
that's on the
So
cover
Yep.
too.
That's
you got the
crazy,
Okay,
MOVE
bro.
so
organization,
Yeah, that's wild.
you got Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yep.
In the other corner, you got Black Panthers. And if you look up in the shadows, that's me speaking to a group of students from Temple University at a Hip Hop 101
hey,
class. You know what I'm saying? So
Very
basically,
dope.
it's basically saying transition to power. Like the power has always been the people. It's always been when we're unified. So that's what we try to bring back. You know what I'm saying? Like when we
That's
decide,
fire.
what's hot, far as musically, far as culturally, far as what the wave is, fashion, anything, right? When the people decide and not organization that's basically trying to make a mockery of us.
Mhm.
That's when we are at our best. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, shout out to the
This
FBA,
artwork
shout out
is
to the,
great,
the
man.
diaspora, shout out to everybody willing to work together, because my mom always said many hands make light work. So,
That's it.
anybody who's pushing that narrative, I understand rap is all fun and bravado and things like that. But we need more artists that's willing to get into the trenches along with the messages that they're handing out. So
Real
I
talk.
respect people.
Absolutely.
I respect
Melissa Graham in the
Facts.
comments said that Tulsa all over again.
Yeah,
exactly.
man.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
terrible, bro.
Similar.
Yeah, similar. Very similar. Mass murder, basically.
History, unfortunately,
And,
especially for, people of color in this nation, and, that's me coming in as an outsider, coming in from Russia and not
right.
knowing none of this history as an immigrant coming to Russia, to America, and then learning that history between, the black and the white people in this country. You know what I'm saying? It seems like consistently every time, in the history of this country, black folk trying to organize, put something together that was positive for them and something
Yeah,
that was going to
they want to
finally help
Yeah.
infiltrate.
them uplift
Yeah.
out the bullshit. Every time that
Mm-hmm.
shit's been shut down by certain powers that be, I'm not going to get too crazy, but y'all already know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I was going to ask you, Poe, being from Russia, have you dealt with that divide in Russia
What kind of divide? What do you mean?
between black and white and all that stuff?
Nah,
Are
in
you talking
Russia,
about a similar divide in race?
Yeah, race.
nah,
Yeah,
because
race
Well,
you gotta
relations.
Ukraine
understand,
and Russia are actually going at it right now.
Yeah, I mean,
Ukraine.
yeah,
well,
but I'm talking. I'm talking
so
about
Oh well,
black and
that's
white
more like
more. Yeah,
okay,
more
right, right,
black and
okay.
white than yeah.
right. So there is probably like I probably seen so there is no black people in Russia, so to speak.
Oh, okay.
And that's
Yeah,
because
it isn't.
because there's a few reasons. Number one, Russia was never involved in the African
Yeah,
slave trade. Not at
right.
any point. You know what I'm saying? That's
Hmm.
Right.
never happened. So off top, there's no reason for black because it's cold as fuck in Russia. Let's
Yeah,
just keep it
it's
a bean.
Asia.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
black people
it's
ain't coming there
Asia,
just to
bro.
hang out. That's just not
Yeah,
somewhere they coming. And we
it's
never
fucking
brought them
cold.
forcefully as opposed to other countries like England, France, some other countries
Hmm.
and stuff like that. So So we never brought a population, and they don't. So the only time I've even seen black people was like, I lived in Moscow, so I lived in the capital. So I was around Moscow State University. So there would be like some African people that I would see just, once in a while that would be studying at the Moscow State University.
Right,
But
right.
outside of that, I've never, like, there is no black people in Russia. They're just not there, bro. So I never,
Mm.
like, they don't teach us about black history or in America, like, because y'all, you gotta understand, I grew up doing, like, let's not make this about me, but real quick, like, I grew
Mm-hmm.
up during communism, USSR. You know what I'm saying? So
Ooh.
our whole thing was like Russians were kind of like Russia and Haiti, Russia and the American blacks. You know what I'm saying? We've been in solidarity with the American. You know what I mean? With the America, because we didn't like America. So anything that America was fucking up in, we was
Mm-hmm.
on the other side supporting that. You know what I'm saying? So America is always fucked up when it comes to the treatment of the black man in America,
So the
especially
enemy of
in
my
America.
enemy type thing.
That's
Right.
facts.
So yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, exactly. Like y'all
Yeah,
our
yeah.
enemy is, say, makes us friends now. You know what I'm saying? Like, type
Yeah.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On a much
Yep.
more surface level, at a deeper level too, but it's, you know what I mean? So what I'm saying basically is, not, we didn't really have to deal with that over there. And once I came here though, I very quickly realized, why and what happened and blah blah blah, but as I said, let's get back to Dell.
Listen, shout out to Russia. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout
bro.
out to Russia because and no disrespect to Dell-P or anything, because I know you're Muslim and everything like that. So, but
Word.
shout out to Russia because they released pictures showing that Jesus was black, Mary was black, old art dated back thousands of years. So shout out to that. That just
Wow.
confirms and solidifies the relationship that Poe is talking about.
Here's the crazy part. Artistically, just real quick, stupid, just a fact.
Mhm.
Yep.
Um, the greatest poet in Russian history, his name is Alexander Pushkin.
Mhm.
Right? He was
Yep.
killed in a duel. He was killed in a,
Mm-hmm.
like a real
Pushkin.
duel.
Yep.
So he was half black. He was
Mm.
actually related to Hannibal.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
whoa.
probably most of people in Asia.
Right.
That's
But he
crazy.
was,
Yeah,
but the
yeah.
greatest poet in Russian history was half black. Alexander Pushkin. Look that shit up. He had a fro and everything, B. Like, you can look that shit up. But
That's
that's it.
Yo,
I'm
crazy.
done. Go ahead.
but yeah, Del-P, I know you're Muslim. You rap. I know another Muslim rapper. Shout out to Jay Scott. My
Jay Scott the
guy,
illest.
My
Salam
guy.
my guy.
alaikum. Jay
Yeah,
Yeah,
Scott.
my
Pushkin was
facts,
definitely black, bro. At
facts,
least
and
he looked like it.
No, he is. I mean,
yo,
Yeah. Hmm.
yeah. Shout out to my boy Sincere. He rap over in Straight 16, so I'm familiar. I always ask myself, and I ask artists who are into faiths like that. How
Yes.
does it? How do you balance that with your belief system?
So,
Mm.
alhamdulillah, if you listen to my content, I don't curse, I don't glorify certain things. So it's not haram for me to make, you know, the music that I'm making. It's actually, I'm getting blessings from it. So, I mean, I would say I'm on the right path, and I'm just keeping it righteous, man. Like, if I would have been out here talking about killing and hustling and doing females wrong, then that's
Mhm.
what we consider haram. I'm actually rapping about the total opposite.
Okay. And quick question. I mean, would you equate it to like being on the corner with the fringes and pushing the message, or is it more? Is it less serious than that?
I would say it's less serious than that. I'm just telling my story, man, and I know telling my story is going attract many people, because a lot of us share the same story. Some people just afraid to speak, and I'm the voice for them.
Mm.
Mm.
All right.
Well
Well,
said. Well
yo,
said.
so check it out. I don't know if you've seen an episode before, but this is how we run the show. We usually bring on an artist. We speak about their background. We pull up their
Word.
most recent project, or a culmination of six or so songs from that project, and we and in order, we're going to do it consecutively because, like you just described in the beginning, we like to get the flow of the album. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Sequencing. Yeah, for sure.
Right. So, just like I always say, like if I'm going to take a ride out to Philly to see Poe or drive to Atlanta or somebody like that, I'm a safe driver. You feel me?
So you want to be able to put that on and see how it
Hold
flows
on,
through.
hold
Yeah.
on. Time
We
out.
need that
Time out.
safe driver.
Wait,
We need that safe
wait.
driver music.
Hold
Talking
on.
about.
Hold on.
Hey, Reese,
Hey,
we
yo,
don't want to hear. We
Scotty.
don't want to
Nah,
hear that. We don't want to
Scotty.
hear all that.
You
We
not
don't wanna
no
hear all
fucking
that.
safe driver, nigga. That's a fucking lie.
Card pulled, bro.
Yeah,
Bro.
last time when we was in New York, nah, bro.
Some pulled this card like a magic
Nah,
trick. Like,
cut
is
that
this your
shit
card?
out.
Is this your card? You know what I'm saying?
Cut that
Alright.
safe driver shit out. Get out of here.
So anyway, that's all perception. All right.
Man,
This your
honestly,
card.
man, this album you can be safe as fuck because you could just play the whole album and not skip a
And
joint.
just press
like,
play.
Yeah, like this one of them albums. Like I'm not even perpetrating the fraud. Like this, that's
I
the
was
truth.
listening.
Like I put this joint on. Yeah, I do got songs that I like more than others. Of course, we all got favorites, but this the type of album I just let that joint ride and let's go.
Hey, yo, Poe.
My
So
man.
you know what? I know you heard it before, and I could ask you to put your, unbiased hat on, but you put me onto it. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to put you into the voting system.
That's all right.
Okay.
That's all right. Y'all already know where I stand.
Exactly. So, but anyway, Dell-P, this is what we do. We go through the album.
Okay.
You have quite a few tracks on here. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say we're gonna cap it off at 7. All right.
Okay.
So we're just gonna go through. You're gonna give us the background of the song, how it all came together and stuff like that, and then we're gonna base our rating. Each of us will have a rating. We'll base the rating based on a scale of 1 to 5.
Okay.
Okay. 1 being not so good and 5 being excellent.
Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
So we're based it on the criteria of lyrical ability, beat choice, conceptualism, and then at the end is going to be the flow of the album as far as what we've listened to.
Sequencing, yeah.
Sequencing.
Okay.
All right. So
Sound good
without
to me.
further ado, we're going to jump into the album because we don't want to just keep talking, right? We want to hear what he got to say.
Facts.
I pulled up my fan account, but I want you to know I did contribute. I actually paid for the album. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yo, no worries, bro. And but I pulled up the Bandcamp page. They can't find this on Spotify or anything, right?
It's on now.
It's on
It
there
went
now. It just came out on there
it
this
went
week.
on July 15th.
Oh, great. You know what?
And the
Let me,
crazy thing, they dropped it on Tuesday. Old school style. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
listen.
That's dope.
What do you mean old school style?
Back in the day, all music used to drop on Tuesdays.
Yeah, they drop on Tuesdays, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Back
How
in
you
the
didn't know
CD and
that?
tape days,
I didn't know that.
Tuesdays was the music
Wait, you
drop
didn't
day.
know that?
I
Music
didn't
used to
know
drop
that.
on Tuesdays?
Nah, I
Yo.
didn't.
Scotty
know
acting
that.
like he not 40. Fuck out of here.
Wow.
I really didn't know. Yo,
That's
sometimes
crazy, bro.
It's cool. It's
sometimes I
cool.
just
You just learn
participate.
something new, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I participate things and I'm still like mentally removed from the details. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like when people used to drop music, it used to be on Tuesdays because it
Yep.
gave you time to, first of all, sound scan, but it also gave you time to listen to it all the way through the week. Like, you know
Right.
what I'm saying?
That's why.
So,
Yep.
All right.
That's
So
why they
listen.
did
dropped it on
mixtape
Tuesday.
Monday and
Yep.
album release Tuesday.
Album Tuesday.
Facts.
Correct.
Facts.
All right, so check it out. We're not going to count this as one of the tracks that we're going to critique, obviously, although we're going to have some input on how we feel about the intro. So, transition of power intro. Dell-P, when did this album drop?
So the album officially dropped June 19th, but it hit the platforms on July 15th. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, let's get into it, fellas. Mute up
Do it.
and let's get into it. Thank you.
That being said, on this mission, you got to embrace transition of power. and the power always been the people.
Hold on,
So with that
that's
being
not the
said,
intro.
on this mission, you got to embrace the ones that got the same type of grind.
I got the wordsmith in the building, Philadelphia.
That's
Dell-P, what's going on,
man? Thanks for having me, bro. You already know.
Stepping out, man.
Nothing but love.
A lot going on with you, man. A lot of progress and positivity.
Trying to make it happen.
Love the music, love the visuals you just dropped. You know what I'm saying? So before we get there, we're going to take it back.
Okay.
For everybody who don't know, let's do first things first. Tell them where you're from. You know what I'm saying? How you grew up. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I'm from West Philadelphia, and if you're familiar with West Philadelphia, you know that's where pop art was created. That's Steady B, Cool C, the Youngsters, LG, you know what I'm saying? Schoolie D, Jazzy Jeff, and the Fresh Prince. So, you know, I'm already born in the neighborhood where hip hop was possible to, you know, for you to make it big. And, you know, I had it in me since I was a kid. So I just kept at it.
That was great. Well, you had a speaking engagement, bro?
Right. So shout out to hip hop since 1987. That was actually an interview I did when I headlined the tour around the time of the pandemic. I was in Atlanta.
Go ahead, bro. I don't know what Scotty doing.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. So like it was just an interview. It was just an interview, and then it goes straight into the album.
Right. Just
Okay.
to let them know, you know, who they dealing with, where I come from, and the tradition I'm carrying on.
Yeah.
Okay. Like that. That's different too. I mean,
like an interview, bro.
Yeah. I know. I don't know if I heard an album that kind of started like that.
No, that's love, because that's what I wanted to make it like an audio book, like documentary of my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good shorthand to describe it. Like, you know what I mean? Like an audio book.
Okay, so you setting the tone. You setting the tone as a biopic.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Indeed.
Okay, good. That's dope.
Well, auto biography. We're gonna call it audio biography.
Audio biography.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I like that.
Scotty, we can't hear you, my boy. Yeah, can't hear you.
Scotty is
play the
Oh yeah, it's on now. They let me in. Straight shooter like Larry David. It's proof that I'm clearly favored. Many years I waited, now I got my shot. Busy lated in the singers too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they know what peace could do. On the Moose's Cuban links, my wallabies was screaming blue. Single parent residence, Umi was a goat. But said she could see my dream and let her truly something dope. It gets tough for show, but no doubt she can hear a boy your brains every time I get shine. That's a tears of joy, always meant to get my foot in. I don't hear the noise, 10,000 hours put in. While y'all was sharing toys, y'all was playing duck hunt. I was on a buck hunt. Oldest out of 5, Jordan 5, yeah, I want some. Ahead of my time, I was wise since a young one. Reaching 25 was a surprise where I come from. But the law is merciful, so trust these bars are personal. I'm combo when it's time to bomb a beat, always surgical. I remember nights killing ciphers by the terminal. Now I gotta get a deposit to drop a verse for you. Might cost you a little, might cost you a lot, but it will cost you, dog. I worked hard for my spot. Gotta make them pay. It's my time, yeah, it's safe to say. Unstoppable like Elijah Mark with the fadeaway. Unblockable without a cosign, I made a way. Ask it one time, is you riding with me, yeah, or nay? I hope you answer correct. And when you mention independent, I'm the man of respect. Competition got my hands on their neck, and I ain't letting them loose until they promise not to step in the booth. Another second, their wax style is under question. Dump the precedent, you can't challenge something destined. Yeah, I came to win. Way too many clans became a trend. Transition of power, so let the rain begin. that all around the world reach. I'm a legendary voice in my city. Merle Reese giving them game. Play by play, simple and plain. I don't sugarcoat it. Veteran level when the rookies know it. Had the ball but couldn't hold it. Now they looking hopeless. They can sign the game, get back to pushing dopeness. We'll bring them pain till I'm full of roses. Wallahi, running tracks like Shikari, tell them back about me. I had this happen since Atari. If you mad, I'm sorry. Really, I'm not. Lanes can never fill in my spot. Understand, I only mill for a lot. Out down to no man. Old school like a bro hand. Follow the program. Burnt out guys got no plan. Plus your bars low, your style's like a mild. I got a Cuban cigar flow. Deliver it hard, smooth as the bars though. FYI, I'm west side. Find the Marlow. We don't care about them other guys. Type of sweet as pumpkin pie. On beats they wear tough disguise. Talking tough and never justified. The clowns hand-me-downs, I'm customized. One of a kind, running his prime. Patent leather set with some shells on. About that cheddar, I'm there with bells on. Drop unexpectedly like a hailstorm. At the end of June, tell them lanes clear the lane. Sit back and get it tuned.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Do I get to go first, or Scotty still got problems back there? We can't hear you, brother.
Yeah, run it first, Roger. Go ahead.
All right, so boom. Like we said, we rate these 1 to 5 and whatnot. This is a 5 for me. So simple chop. Immaculate bars and delivery. Immaculate bars and delivery. Now I'm saying, and on this, you realize you ain't need no hooks, bro. Sometimes you don't need. You feel me? Like you just rap really, really good and can keep someone's attention. 5.
Man, thank you,
This guy
bro.
thinks it a 5.
All right. Reese, how you feel about that?
Hey.
Yeah, yo. It's a 5 for me too. I was listening real close.
I told you, bro.
Yeah, I was listening, but I ain't gonna lie though. I was listening close because I remember when you said, you know, what you don't rap about, the things that you don't get into and stuff like that. So I was listening real close to that specifically, and you right. Not one bar was anything like debauchery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But it's still so militant.
But it still give that feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
that's
you
the
know
message.
where he from, bro.
Exactly.
That's the mission, to keep it, you know, relatable for the streets, but at the same time, we not on
teaching,
it.
we teaching. We not uplifting it. We not uplifting it. We telling you what it is, like glorifying it. I always say that, like, as rappers, that we all mostly talk about the same stuff because we're from the same areas and we live this existence within the cultures as folks within the diaspora and all that. So we all have similar experiences, but some people glorify and some people
learn from it.
Correct. Some people try to just give you the news on it. Now, I mean, give you the perspective on it.
Put you up
and
on
I
something.
like that. Yeah.
Exactly. That's all. Just reporting.
Yeah, so it was fire, and then the fact that I love it as an intro as well.
Facts.
Beautiful song, bro.
So Reese,
yeah, very dope. I give it a 5. It's a 5 for me.
Okay, and as far as the intro, you said, all right, sounds good to me. Me personally, I like it. I love it. I love that. I wouldn't call it rapid fire, but it's that intense pressure, that constant pressure on the beat. You saying? Shout out
it kept my ear, like that's what I said. They ain't need no hooks or nothing. You just was rapping super good, like
rap. You know, you know what it is kind of similar to. Just with the feeling it gives me, you know, when Freeway used to rap. You know what I'm saying? Even though what we do is wrong, like the way that is just continuous, and for someone to constantly put that pressure on with the beat constantly going like that just shows that you're a well-seasoned artist. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't want to know what feeling it gives you though, bro. That's kind of wild. Pause.
Hey man, listen.
Chill out.
Listen, if I said the music was Novocaine, I ain't feeling it.
Chill out.
Straight up. So Dell-P, that's an interesting name. I tried to look you up.
Oh, Melissa Graham in the chat said that is fire as well.
Yeah, shout out to Melissa Graham in the chat. I was looking you up on Google, kept getting computer shit. You know what I'm saying?
But you put in DELL-P, because sometimes people put DELL space P and computer
Right.
stuff pop up. But if you,
Fact.
that's why I made the song Don't Forget the Hyphen, because a lot of people be disrespecting me on flyers when it's
Right.
time to do an interview. I'm like, nah, it's DELL-P. If you
They putting
put
up
that
pictures of
in,
pavilions on the screen and all that
Yo,
crazy.
Del, son, I have the same issue, bro. I gotta
right,
send
they
out a
gotta put that
whole
hyphen.
note like, yo, my name is one word, no spaces, gang.
No spaces, right,
But yeah,
right,
no space, one word, no space. But you got the hyphen, so you'll say, don't forget the hyphen. Know what I mean? Don't.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Parentheses, please don't forget the hyphen, bro.
Don't
You know what I'm
forget the
saying?
hyphen and no spaces. And
Yeah, I had to
everything
do the
gonna pop
same
up.
thing. Like, yo, y'all keep spelling my name wrong. It's no space. Project
Yo,
Porter.
it's
Like, you know what I'm
but
saying?
you know what? It's the same thing with the podcast, because if you don't put it as like a book title where every word is spaced out and everyone has like a capital letter in the beginning, you're just gonna get pure Star Trek shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
so that's just the way it is. So Dell-P, does that have a meaning? What's the reason for the name?
All right, so my first name is Verdell. You know what I'm saying? It used to be Del Pacino back in the day, middle school, high school days. It's one of my favorite movies. It was Del Pacino. You know, everybody had the mafioso names or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, as I grew older and matured, it was like, nah, man, like that's not what I'm into. So I just dropped it, made it Dell-P. But I did an acronym, determined to elevate laying lyrics with perfection.
Ooh.
He made it something, son. Made it your own.
I like
Word too. Yeah.
I like that. So you speak on hip hop, you're very good at it. When did hip hop come into your life? Like, when did you decide to actually pick up the pen and start writing rhymes?
Okay, so it came into my life the first time I heard Run DMC. Um, and I was about 2 years old, 3 years old. My favorite movie growing up was Crush Groove.
Okay,
So I'm a baby of that era. You know what I'm saying? But far as me picking up a pen, I was watching my uncles. Shout out to my uncle Paul. Shout out to my uncle Phil. My uncle Paul is my uncle on my mother's side. My uncle Phil is my uncle on my dad's side. So hip hop been all around me. Not only that, but Steady B, Cool C, the youngsters, we all from the same block. We all from the same neighborhood. So
salute.
it's like how Nas had Marley Marl, MC Shan, and Roxanne Shante. I had Pop Art Records. You know what I'm saying? So,
Okay, all right.
you know, looking at that made me believe I can do it. Mm-hmm.
So
So I started writing when I was around 9.
So I mean, a lot of us when we begin writing, we go through the transition of between, idolizing someone possibly or trying to like mimic their style and then formulating that into our own style. So
Right.
did you start out trying to sound like Run DMC or?
No, so when I first started out, shout out to my brother. Me and my brother Mario used to recite Run DMC raps at like cookouts and the family get-togethers and stuff like that. So my family knew way back when that I was going to be in the music. But when I really start taking it serious, my favorite rap group of all time is A Tribe Called Quest. So,
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? That's where
Try,
I
baby.
started
Midnight
being
Marauders,
on
let's
that
get it.
tip. But when I heard Biggie, when I heard Nas, when I heard my beat, that's, me and my partner, shout out to Donnie Boy. He actually produced a couple records on Transition to Power. We was a rap group. Like he actually used to rap with me. But he was more behind the scenes with the, production. So we basically, was following that same my beat criteria, Havoc with rap, but Prodigy was that one, you know what I'm saying? But Havoc could rap and he could produce. So that's what people, used to compare, y'all little my beat, you know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I would say that back then. But yeah, man, growing up looking at Black Thought and Malik B, what they did for the city, looking at, Common and Mos Def and Talib, and like I said,
Yeah.
Tribe, like that really, that's the type of artist that I wanted to, keep that legacy. Like you can spit on any concept you want, but at the same time you rather educate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
kind of like the what's that group I'm thinking of? The Jungle Brothers, Queen
Right,
Latifah,
right. Native
Moni
tongue,
Love, Native
exactly,
Tongues.
exactly.
Thank you, Native Tongues. I mean, my dad was a DJ in the city, so it was all that. A lot of rappers, a lot of, you know what I mean, at the
Yeah,
time in the '90s and late '80s, mid '90s. So I feel you, like Native Tongues and just that lineage of tribe, bass in the trunk raps.
right.
Yeah, oh yeah,
and you
yeah,
know
bro.
what? We need more of the seasoned MCs to come back and teach people how to rap. You know, shout out to the Clips. We were talking about the Clips album before. Shout out to Griselda. Shout out to Raekwon. He just dropped a project.
No doubt.
Um, you know,
And that joint fire. I
yo,
listened to
listen,
it
the
this
werewolf
morning.
video was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
But
bro.
Make 'em Pay, that was number 2. We all gave it 5s without question. At the Door is number 3. Produced by the Jay the Audiophile. So
Yeah,
let's
shout
get
out to Jay
into
the
it.
Audio File, man. That's my DJ. But
Oh,
when we first linked up, it was at a show I opened up for the Gist. It was a sold out show at Underground Arts. Shout out to Jay the Audio File. We never met until that day, but they let him be my DJ at that particular performance. And if you would have seen the performance, you would have thought that we rehearsed. So that's
Oh
how
shit.
we just said, you know what, we're gonna lock in.
I
And
was in sync.
yeah, we was in sync. He was dropping it when I wanted it to drop. I ain't have to tell him. Like he just knew. Like it was just on point. And
That's
he's like, yo,
beautiful,
I'm a
man.
fan. I got love for the DJing and all that, but I also want to work with you. I'm a fan of your music. I produce. So, he was
That's
telling me like,
fine.
listen, man, I'm gonna make a whole, a batch of beats for you, and you just let me know what you want to rock with. So when it was album time, all the down he did for me on the DJing with the event I got every month in Philly, I'm like, you know what? I'm getting him on the album, not just once but twice, and we got 2 bangers on here together.
Fire. That's love,
Dell-P, I'm
man.
going to say this though, man. Dropping it when you wanted to was crazy though.
Pause.
Appreciate that.
Pause. You got
Bro,
to pause.
It-
You
let
got to
the
listen,
man
pause
be. He's
that.
immune to the pause
yeah,
game.
yeah,
Let's be
Okay.
grown, man. Be grown.
they shows the pause free zone. All right?
Oh, my bad. My bad. All
Yo,
Oh, nah, no pause protesting,
right.
man.
No.
We do what we do.
No,
If you,
you
yeah,
good. Nah,
nah,
yeah,
nah,
it's
Dropping
all
it when
good.
you want to. Dropping it when I
nah.
want to is
No
wild. I'm
pause
sorry.
protesters, bro. Know what I mean?
Hold up,
For
who said
real.
drop them when you want to? I said
You
that?
did, B.
You said dropping it. You said he was dropping it when you wanted him to.
Nah,
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah,
got
that's
our own
pause. That's
style over
pause.
here, and pause is a part of it. You
Play
heard?
the
yo,
I'm just
P,
next
dropping
song,
it.
man. Play the
I'm just
next
dropping
Yeah,
it
thank
song,
you,
in.
Poe.
bro.
yo,
My
Play
man,
the
yo,
Poe.
next song.
Del P, I'm gonna say this, all right. Reed is
I'm
my younger
crying.
brother, all right. He has no home training. He does not know how to act in front of people.
No,
I
it's all
tried.
right.
My
It's
bad.
all good. I
Hey.
gotta hold
I
myself accountable.
I flicked. Listen, I done flicked water in his face a couple times. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of things, and it's not changing.
Yo.
Okay? But
You
shout
out of
out
No,
to
control.
yo. We have fun
that's
over here.
cool.
We just have fun over here. So,
No,
uh,
that's respectable because we do it all the time. We do it all the
right?
time.
Mm-hmm.
I think
That's how we do it over here, man. So,
Hey, what up, P?
What up,
at-
fellas?
P. Oh, listen,
Your co.
What's
we
going
got
on?
we got
peace.
P in the building. P is another one of our co-hosts. He's not necessarily a
Salute.
producer or a rapper or anything like that, but he's a consumer and he's a
No
lover of music.
doubt.
So we try to cover a review by all angles. Producer,
Okay.
rapper, consumer. You know what I'm saying, because nobody makes music that nobody wants to purchase or anything like that,
Right.
right? So
Right.
that's P. He has his own YouTube channel, monetized, doing very well. It's called P Pod Cove. But
Dope.
anyway,
Dope.
you're kind of late, P. But you're
Yeah,
gonna get
good,
on.
good.
This is Dell-P. He's from Philly. Very dope rapper. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get up to speed pretty
Yeah, you
quick.
missed
Yeah,
it. You missed
I
the
was
banger
listening
too. He had a
to the
banger go
radio
off
on my
on the
way
first
here.
one too. So
All right. So the third track is called "At the Door" by Dell-P and Jay the Audiophile as the producer. Let's get it.
Yeah, hold up.
Yo.
Before you play that, right? Shout out
Yep.
to my man Speech from Arrested Development. That's actually him speaking on me at the beginning.
Okay. All right.
Word.
From
Yeah.
Arrested Development.
Right.
So I was
Mr.
So
spot
it,
on
Mr.
with the
it'll
Mr.
make
fake
sense
Window.
as the
tongues.
album go along. It'll make sense. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I
was
mean?
all right. Cool.
Those are the people who did Mr. Window back in the day, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Let's get it.
Tennessee, Tennessee.
I'm with
Every
Tennessee. Yeah.
Everyday people.
Come on, bro. Yeah. Let's get it.
Hey, we love it over here. Let's go.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go. Let's go.
That's what I love about Dell-P. You know, he's been one of them artists that was similar to me. Everything's intentional that he's doing. You know what I'm saying? He realizes the power of hip hop. He wants to do it right. He wants to make an impact. And he's a family dude. He's a husband. He's like doing all kinds of things that I admire. And I'm just like, you know, definitely, you know, when I meet people that I see are doing whatever they're doing intentionally, then it's like I want to try to give them a platform.
Bills high, morals low, times feel like a horror show. Billions for artillery, plenty cities starving though. Influences that ruined this, higher us polluting this. Being mature is born, toxicity is cool to us. They shadow ban artists with knowledge who get the truth to us. But hype about clout chasers, I'm making a fool of us. Make it to the top, then the models be accusing us. No longer picking cotton, they still plot on abusing us. Time to take the power back. Hating is a coward that you celebrating, doing work for Satan. You proud of that? Funny how labels just keep allowing that. More focused on your views and followers rather than with a talent at. Look, there comes a point in time when you gotta draw a line. Don't gamble with your life if you can't afford the time. Funny how most ignore the grind, but support your shine. They lost more than mine. Been a bull like a tourist sign. This allure of mine, hereditary like Shador and Prime. Never known for composing a corny rhyme. That ain't my sort of kind. Forever a rapper harlot. Just know it's natural and I never have to force it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, murder, 1 lyric at your door. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, murder, 1 lyric at your door. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, murder, 1 lyric at your door. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, murder, 1 lyric at your door.
I just sit here and it come to me. If it ain't the greats, comparisons is dumb to me. Minute you give me weird energy, you're done to me. Fast to pull the curtains, costing me my peace. I can't afford to purchase. Pre-scripted, I'm just standing in my purpose. Knee deep in it, y'all still scratching on the surface, playing with it. Way committed, Hall of Fame game, walk the painting with it. Murder the case and they gon' say he did it. Black and gray bows where the Raiders fitted. Wavy since the 80s with it. This style of mine can't pay to get it. Gotta be in you. As I proceed, shall I continue? Gotta release this heat off my mental. More time than I'm bombing. I ain't trying to be gentle. Been a problem since Luce Paco let me out of the kennel. Look. 3 decades later, ain't lose a step, I'm way greater. Bet against me now, pay later. Pure flavor like Roy Ayers, lyrical curators. The top of this gon' take us. My believers like Peasy, you gon' save us. And I ain't even reached my peak, it's more layers.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, murder, 1 lyric at your door. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, murder, 1 lyric at your door. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, murder, 1 lyric at your door. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, murder, 1 lyric at your door.
There's no
I told
skippers
y'all
on
he was
here,
good.
beloved. I told you, man. No
He
skips,
was good, bro.
beloved.
He's good.
that
He's
shit's
really good.
fire. That shit's fire.
He's really, really good.
Thank y'all.
That
Hey yo,
shit's fire.
Del-P, man. I gotta
Yeah.
enlarge you on the screen for this, brother.
What you say?
I gotta enlarge you. Gotta make you main screen. The main attraction for this question.
Yes.
Why do
No
you
doubt.
make it look so easy? Why?
Man.
Why does it
Man.
flow like water? How long does it take you to write a verse, man?
No, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I just be picking them up. I don't write no more. So I be I be at the gig, or I could just be out, just living life, and it look like I'm talking to myself, but I'm writing. You know what I'm saying?
So wait a second. So you memorized all this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lord have
Mm-hmm.
mercy, man.
Pause. I'm
He's
with you. I'm
different,
with you,
bro.
Dell-P. That's what I do.
Yeah,
Word,
Reese would,
word.
Reese would too.
Ain't nothing
But
wrong with that.
to whip it up on the spot like that is next
Yeah, that's
level,
different.
bro.
He's
That is
different. It's
next
levels.
level, son.
Yeah,
Not
man.
not to discredit Reese at all, but yo, listen,
Just the just
yeah,
constant training, man, conditioning. And if you
that's
peep
crazy.
it in that record, I say been a problem since losing Pac let me out of the kennel. If you familiar with Siegel,
Mm.
Beanie Siegel,
Yep, yep, yep.
Hmm.
News is his brother. Paco was like Bean's, like, I want to say, right hand man. So when Beanie Siegel and Major Figures and Most Wanted was going back and forth from Philly to New York,
Mm-hmm.
Paco was the one. Like, he basically was like the A&R, like, that didn't get the position, but he was Bean's right hand man from the streets. But
Right.
Paco was basically the one that told Jay-Z that he lost the battle.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
bravery, bravery.
yeah.
I rock with it.
So So Paco used to have me going around the city just battling. That's why I say they let me out of the kennel because they had me, training. They had me.
Yeah.
They had another guy by the name of Cree Forge, who's a legend in Philly. They
Mm-hmm.
had my man Scorp the Boy. He was ill with it. He do a lot of the he do tattoos and stuff now. But Scorp was nice. And Reed Dollars before Reed was a battle rapper and on DVDs.
Mm-hmm.
Paco and them had him. You know what I'm saying? So these are the type of artists that was being conditioned by News and Paco before the world got to hear it. And I'm
You know
I'm,
what?
I'm from that. Yeah,
And you could tell that you from a different time because if y'all listen closely, he said they used to go around battling. Like a
yeah,
lot of people now, it's like you either a battle rapper or you're an artist. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Back
Yeah,
then, you had to battle
There's
to
definitely
get
two different
your
things.
rep up to be an artist.
yeah. You had to go around, right? And it wasn't like you knew who you was battling, so you couldn't do your own work and make raps directed to a person. You just had to have a whole lot of bars. Whoever you
Facts.
know
Facts. Yeah.
it's been some battles where they just fall back and I'm just giving a performance at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, Porter, you could speak to this. The beat choices that he has on this is very textured, right? There's very
Yeah. Like the drum, like I'm a producer by the way, Del-P. I don't know,
Word,
you know what I'm
word.
saying? I'm a producer and rapper as well, but as everyone knows, I'm a producer first. Yeah,
Totally.
bro. That drum loop, that bro laid on that was ill. Especially when that hook came in and had the double snare, pop, pop, the
Right.
roll right in the middle of that third little snare before it loops back on the fourth end. Very fire.
And that
Like you
goes
said,
back to my remember I was telling you I was co-producing.
yeah,
For some reason, I was listening to the beat and I just kept hearing 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
seven,
4.
six,
I was
five,
saying it to my
four.
Mhm.
engineer
Yeah.
and he went crazy. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fire.
And then
So
when
they
it found
added
that,
that.
yep,
Yeah.
hell
Yeah, that
yeah.
was
So
me.
I mean, I think like so far you got two pretty damn good tracks in a row. The first one was damn near perfect because I
Yep.
love soul loops and chops. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? Um,
that's my baby. You know what I mean? The soul.
yeah,
Yeah.
soul loops and chops is my shit. But this one wasn't exactly a soul loop. But they're obviously sisters or brothers, however you want to put that, siblings, and as far as like how they feel to me. So you earned yourself another five, and that's rare around
Thank
here.
you, bro.
Facts.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Back to back
that
like
is
that.
rare around here, bro.
Damn.
Yo, Reese, how we feeling about that track, bro?
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a 5 for me as well.
Yeah, he's
It's
lit.
it's it's the
Super,
it's
he's
the
lit.
vibe. It's the
He's lit.
vibe of the music. You know what I'm saying? I think Poe spoke to it when we first started off. He was like, "Yo, there ain't no skips and ain't like." He said he got stuff that stand out, but it's like
Word.
it's vibing and sequencing is very well put together so far.
No,
Yeah,
thank you.
So
having something to start those songs and like you know what I
yeah,
mean. Like I love that type of stuff. you know,
Yeah.
listening to my own songs. I like clipping in movies and in the middle to like I just
Right,
like that
right.
stuff.
Yeah,
As a
Yeah.
producer and
Yeah.
lover of
yeah,
movies
for
and
sure.
culture, yeah, I try to
But
have it reflect the things
check
I
this
watch
out.
in life. Yeah.
Check this out, because I have to play devil's advocate. I'm saying, let
Have
me
to. The
let,
devil don't need an advocate, bro. But God.
let me ask you guys a question, because both of those tracks, they kind of have the similar tempo. I would say like at least 90, 88. I'm saying BPM or something like that, right? And it's definitely boom bap. I
Yeah,
think
like 80 something.
just like you said, you know, their brother and sister, they're like married to each other and stuff like that. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between the beats. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
What?
no, listen, I'm telling you this.
Huh.
He's spitting fire, but he's spitting so much fire, and both of these beats kind of are teetering, especially if it keeps on
Trajectory.
this trajectory. The beats are going to start becoming a little bit
Monotonous.
monotonous. Thank
Hey,
you.
listen to
I
me.
Th-
disagree.
th-
Don't.
that-
Let me
that's
finish.
why
Wait,
you gotta keep
let me
You
going.
gotta
finish.
keep listening. You
Let me.
gotta
Yeah,
let
that's
the
Of
shit
course,
develop.
of course. I
I
mean,
get what you're saying though, Scotty.
right? You saying, and then not to mention, and I don't, and it's kind of disrespectful to say that this album so far is vibey, because
Yeah,
he's at such a high level of lyricism. To be able to fully appreciate this album, you have to listen to it more than once. You have to listen to it multiple times, and possibly even research some of the things he's saying to fully appreciate the punchlines that he's dropping. So when I say it's a vibey album so far, it's vibing at a whole different level, because I have to dumb myself down and then reboot. You know what I'm saying? To catch up.
Mm-hmm.
And you just know that he's spitting knowledge. But the flow of his structure and everything, it allows you to fall into a trance. You know what I'm saying? Where you
ah.
where you don't fully appreciate everything he's saying.
And I think the build is so crazy that first of all, he can't stay at this level because he has to show nuance and complexity, right?
right,
So you can't stay here.
right.
But as you've set the bar so high that what's going to come next is the question right now.
That's
You are
yeah,
definitely battling yourself at this point. That's what we're saying.
Exactly.
A lot
You're
of
no doubt.
fire
battling
shit.
yourself.
Listen, I'm gonna say this real quick. You know, the thing with Dell is he has the ability without cussing. It's very difficult to make songs on the topics that Dell is speaking about
Mhm.
without cussing, but still maintaining a a sort of a street credibility and a
Like the
non-corniness
grit.
about it. It's very
It's no
difficult
cursing, but
not
it's
to be
still grit.
corny here. Like Will
Right.
Smith would get corny here. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he don't get corny. He just get it's like almost like a jizza kind of thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where it's
Yeah,
like
I like
the
Will
jizza
Smith.
is not corny, but he's always dropping knowledge. You know what I'm saying? That type
Mm-hmm.
of thing. So I just think that he plays that angle very well, like of being able to walk the thin line between being not vulgar, but also not being corny either. You know what I'm saying? He's able to
Right.
play that line very
Facts.
well, which is
Facts.
a
Facts.
gift.
I mean, Del-P, have you ever encountered that where people put you at such a high level that you feel like you can't push the envelope anymore? Like you have to rely on current events or something to keep your ideas fresh or something like that?
See that's an automatic thing with me. You know what I'm saying? I keep the golden era vibe, but I try to keep everything current. So that's my motivation to keep going, because I'm talking about what I'm going through in life or what I'm witnessing that's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm that's just a natural thing.
Yo, it's a 5 for me again.
What
Big
about you, P?
surprise. Yeah, P, what's up?
Being the listener, I'm not going to call him a consumer because that's crazy.
He is a consumer.
We can't hear you,
Yo,
P.
come on.
Oh, he on the phone?
I think he on the phone. This
He
guy
look like
making
he's
a
blue
visit.
loving.
Yeah, he up there,
He on the
baby.
phone.
I got ackee and saltfish for you. Listen, we're gonna go into number 4. We'll catch it with P in a second, I guess. No Looking Down featuring speech of Arrested Development. Okay. Produced by C-Doc. Let's get into it.
So let
Hey
me
yo,
tell. Can I tell a story about that? I'm gonna tell a
most
Yeah.
story
definitely.
about that.
Most
So
definitely.
shout out to C Dot. C Doc is actually the president of Spitzland Records. So it's Chuck D's record label, but you know he gave C Doc the presidential situation, and he's also a producer. So when I was working on the album, he was like, he definitely wanted me to collab with artists and producers off the album, which he didn't tell me he was going to send me a batch of beats, right? So this was the first beat that I clicked play on, and it was a Roy Ayers sample, right? And if you peep on at your door, I say pure flavor like Roy Ayers, lyrical kill rate is the top where it's going to take us. So when I'm saying about the cohesiveness of the album, I got speech at the beginning of At the Door, but now I got speech actually giving me a 16 on this next record, and also over a Roy Ayers sample, which happens to be the reason I really fell in love with hip hop, which is Bonita Applebum by a Tribe Called Quest. That's the sample.
Yo,
man.
listen.
With that being said,
You
real
gotta
quick,
put me on.
R.I.P. Roy Ayers, man.
Rest in peace, Roy Ayers.
Exactly.
Yo, let's get into it. No Looking Down. Yo, Dell-P, let's go. You might be 3 for 3. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Open sesame, I'm here now, no neglecting me, you know the pedigree. Couple folks that show integrity.
Come on, you have to jump off on it like that.
Open sesame, I'm here now, no neglecting me, you know the pedigree. Couple folks that show integrity, focused on the road ahead of me, rolling steadily. And might I say I figured out my way with no directory. Peace to the ones who believe, yeah, the love is received. I give it right back, humble indeed. Never let them know what's under your sleeve. Know when to hold and when to fold. You don't want to crumble from greed. Open sesame, I'm here now, no neglecting me, you know the pedigree. Couple folks that show integrity, focused on the road ahead of me, rolling steadily. And might I say I figured out my way with no directory. Peace to the ones who believe, yeah, the love is received. I give it right back, humble indeed. Never let them know what's under your sleeve. Know when to hold and when to fold. You don't want to crumble from greed, that's a tragic case. Walk with me so we can rap and taste. No one knows the casket day, so don't procrastinate. Get it how you live, there's plenty cash to make. You heard Lorenzo, not using your talent is a massive waste. For control, I was born to roll, master ace. Going for the goal, never lasted place. From the slums, we grew up playing rough house on the plastic crate. Praises to Allah for always having grace. It's about to be a ground strike, but sky's the limit, no looking down tight. Get it how you live, that sound about right. You need a hit to get the crowd hype, this is what it sound like. It's about to be a ground strike, but sky's the limit, no looking down tight. Get it how you live, that sound about right. You need a hit to get the crowd hype, this is what it sound like. I'm not perfect, but my religion is highly determined by what the mission is. Fully invested, yeah, that's what the admission is. Trust on the factors, that's just a part of what living is. Yeah, and trying to please everybody could be a meltdown. Please try protecting your peace, make yourself proud. A lot of people jailbound for following the trend. Streets are hell now, do anything for clout like it's a win. I'm trying to teach them, give them some rhyme and reason. Let the motivation be the ones that's not believing. Don't let the wrong intention end up with your mama grieving. Get up, get out and get something, boy, it's grinding season. Sky's the limit, I know you heard big. I move with intention, I know my purpose. Nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. Took it a step further, now I'm heating up the scene. It's about to be a ground strike, but sky's the limit, no looking down tight. Get it how you live, that sound about right. You need a hit to get the crowd hype, this is what it sound like. It's about to be a ground strike, but sky's the limit, no looking down tight. Get it how you live, that sound about right. You need a hit to get the crowd hype, this is what it sound like.
Chuck D sees it, plus speech from AD believes in it. It's truly cooking now, I'm looking like grandma over the stove with seasoning. Every bar utter is butter, soul food with that elbow grease in it. Skillet is hot now, flavor is pow pow. The nasal say hit the table, it's time to chow chow. Record execs expect for us to calm down and said we're more like Israel, dropping bombs now. We see the attacks on our African leaders, plus the ignorance that you feed us through music, TV, and media. We seeing ya. Obviously, you really wanna delete us like an aborted fetus. You never understood that we're the parents to y'all. Y'all need us, we don't need y'all. That's truly the law. I plead to you evildoers to undo your moral manure and get with this groove. Peaceful music's a
It's about to be a crown strike. The sky's the limit, no looking down tight. Get it how you live, that sound about right. You need a hit to get the crowd hype. This is what it sounds like. It's about to be a crown strike. But sky's the limit, no looking down tight. Get it how you live, that sound about right. You need a hit to get the crowd hype. This is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yo, listen. I don't care how many
This is
times.
what it sounds
That was the
like.
switch
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
the switch up. That was the perfect switch up.
Bro,
This is
listen.
what it sounds like. Fire.
Can we
it's a message. It's a message to my madness, right?
Can we respect the feature though?
Speech.
So look, speech is crazy. Speech is
Speech,
crazy.
yeah.
This like my fourth. This is my fourth song that I did with my brother. Man, he actually put me on a single when they came out with For the Effing Love in 2021. And the song, it had me, Master Ace, and rest in peace, the Fat Man Scoop. So
Yeah,
that was basically like my live at the barbecue.
bro. The way that feature was just gliding and so smooth on the beat, bro.
Yeah, I like.
And his own unique delivery, the structure. I mean, not to mention Dell-P, the way you
Hold on 1 second.
fire. The beats fire. Everything about I can't say enough about that song right there. Perfect collaboration. Everything was moving in sync. Yo, that's a fire for me, bro. The beats fire, lyricism is there. The sequencing on the album so far is great. It looks like we're going down into a more smoother vibe. Less hard boom bap. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a fire for me.
Yeah,
We
this
got
is pretty good.
he's going crazy with the layout right now.
I was trying to get another one up, but I couldn't get it right.
Trying to get a
yeah. Sorry.
Oh, look like Dell had to drop out real quick. Yeah.
He lost signal.
Yeah.
Yo, like, yo, this whole album is fire. There's really no skips, but like, I don't know. I think ask him, maybe ask Dell, what are the next three? Since y'all only playing 7 joints, ask Dell what are the next 3 he wants y'all to play. Just so he can really highlight what he did.
Nah, man.
Yeah, that's
you gotta go in order.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know. I didn't know. I'm gonna shut the fuck up and shut the fuck up. Let me go.
No. It's all good. It's all good. Trust me.
Yeah, the suggestion is there. We just got a way of doing things here.
Listen, if you guys like what you're hearing so far, make sure you go put some money in this man's pocket. The Bandcamp
No, I
link
appreciate
is up
that.
there. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, if I was listening, I'd be purchasing while we're listening to the show.
This is excellent, man.
Wow.
So
it's really
go ahead
work, bro.
and hit it. Look up Dell-P. That's DELL hyphen P on Bandcamp, Spotify. But listen, go to the Bandcamp. It's only $10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
spend the 10, man. Stop being addicted. Spend the 10, man.
Yeah, you're gonna go to Kentucky
$10,
Fried
man.
Chicken or something. You're probably gonna blow it on some cheese. Why don't you spend it on something that's actually good?
Turn your phone sideways. Turn it sideways.
No. We already been through
we
that.
Tried that. Yeah, we got through that one.
Fail.
All right.
But yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
we can.
All right. So my fault. The line had clicked off because somebody was trying to call me at the same time. I was talking to y'all.
You wasn't even going that long. You wasn't even going that long, bro.
All right, bet. So what I was saying about that song is me and Speech actually we met in Philadelphia back in 2017, thanks to my brother David Banner. Me and David Banner are real cool. We got a we actually got a record together. It's called
Oh, David
Unapologetic.
Banner, David Banner.
Yeah,
Yes, David Banner, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'll shut the fuck up.
You dropping some
So,
names right now, boy. What's going
so,
on?
so me and David Banner had, a cool relationship, and he had invited me out to this speaking engagement that he does with the legendary Kendrick Family Soul. It was called Kendrick Family Soul Presents, and they actually had David Banner, they had Speech, and they had Michael Eric Dyson. So if you peep on don't forget the hyphen, I say that now I'm rubbing
You
shoulders with
say that,
Michael
yeah.
Eric Dyson. You know what I'm saying? That was from that situation. So David Banner had made a major shout out to me during the interview. So mind you, it's a sold out crowd. Kendrick Family Soul, I go back with, Fatine and Asia years, many years, right? And in the middle of the interview, like he just stopped it, like, interrupt what they talking about just to give me a shout out, which is crazy because you don't get that from artists in the city.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let alone David Banner.
It took for David Banner to put that light on me for the city to actually wake up and see what was going on. So I always got love for Banner. But I was outside after that event in Speech. He was waiting on his, he was waiting on his car or whatever. And he was like, "Oh, so you Dell-P." And then he was like, "Yeah, so when we come back to Philadelphia to do our anniversary for our first album, you coming out with us. You gonna come on stage and perform." Mind you, and that was just off of what David Banner said in that interview,
That's the
right?
cosign, bro.
Yo, Dell, quick question. Cause
Yeah,
you just glided over something real quick. You
yeah.
said, so you Dell-P. So that means that he heard your music before he actually met you.
Yo, he heard what David Banner was saying. So he was like, yo, soon as David Banner did what he did on stage, Speech went to go listen to the music.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
And kept
amazing.
his word. And kept his word. So that was, like I said, it was 2017, right? So 2018, if y'all familiar, the Eagles won the Super Bowl, our first Super Bowl ever.
Yeah, we got some
So
Eagles.
Definitely know that.
We got
Nick
the
some
city
Eagles.
was on fire. Mind you, the
Foles
city on
vibes, yeah.
fire. He told me they was coming back, but he did not tell me it was going to be a sold out crowd at World Cafe Live during when the city is at its highest. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I performed. The city went crazy. Every time they were in the tri-state or somewhere in there, I could come and rock out with them. They gave me that opportunity. So a few years later, he was like, "Yo, I know I'll be bringing you out to perform with us or whatever, but we actually want you on the album." Like, mind you, bro, everybody in Philadelphia know who Dell-P is. Like, on the music scene, they know who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
some of
Let's
your favorite
go.
artists. You see what I'm saying? But it's
Yeah.
taking the David Banner and it's taking Speech for them to say, "Oh, okay." You know what I'm saying?
Yo, so like that's funny you say that. I don't want to cut you off, man.
Right.
Like one, I really like you, bro, because you have a history. You've been mentioning things like the historicity of hip hop, live at the barbecue. We spoke about
Right.
native tongues, tribe. Like I love the history of hip hop. I grew up in this. Like I'm a water and fish. I don't know nothing else. So I really enjoy that. And the point that you're making here about your town,
Yeah.
of course, we've seen people like, especially like Memphis, such Atlanta, like they have their group, they move
Right.
the towns, embrace them, and they move, and everybody else, the world embrace them. In East Coast, up here, where we
Right.
at,
We don't have that
Philly, New
camaraderie. We don't
York,
got that
They eat our
camaraderie.
Connecticut,
babies.
we do not. We don't do that. Like you have to
Right.
literally be outside the city to make an impact, or get somebody like David Banner who's out the city. He don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then when you go back to the city, bro, they roll the red carpet out for you. Like,
Yo,
oh,
That's
but
y'all
it.
treating me
Project
different in
Porter.
here.
But Porter,
Yeah.
this is the thing though. I can definitely see, even if it wasn't David Banner, I'm saying I can see David Banner aligning with him because their messages. When I hear David Banner speak, he's talking about elevation of our people. He's
Right.
talking about, not just saying we need to do things, but actually putting things into motion. So it's not a big surprise to me why he would
Oh no,
gravitate to someone
not
like them.
surprised. I'm more so
Okay.
the city. Well, I'm more so speaking
Yeah.
to what he's speaking to.
Yo,
Like
it's
what
like
he's
that everywhere.
alluding to
Connecticut.
is the city finally embracing him after someone like this. The
Mhm.
guy, the speech going to listen because David Banner, not because they identify. If they even, you know what I'm saying, he's there because they identify with each other. It's because David Banner and his credibility said his name,
Gave him a
even
coach.
his
Right.
town embraces him more. And I think that that's both a blessing and very,
curse.
very questionable behavior by your town.
Yeah, it's the
You know what I'm saying?
catch-22.
But yo, you know
Right.
what? This
Catch
is what
22, correct.
this is what a lot of rappers beg for, though. I'm saying they rap
The
about
cosign.
they rap about being down in their town and people hating on them, and then they
Yo,
blowing up and
I
coming
just
back,
want to
and then
say
it's
this.
like that.
I apologize for interruption, but I just want to say this. Like, it's the same for me, right? Like,
Yep.
you know, y'all know me for a few years now.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And y'all know I do shows. Like, I'll do shows in Atlanta. I'll do some shit in LA. I'll do some shit anywhere but like New York. But Philly, it took for really Dell to start, you know what I mean, giving me opportunities for me to really start doing shows in Philly. So like, it's just crazy how my music is listened to more outside of Philly than it is in Philly. Even though like anybody that know me know I'm dope. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody ever be like, oh nah, Poe can't rap. Like nobody
Poe's a
ever said
rapper.
that. So, you know what I'm saying? It's exactly a lot of what y'all saying. Like it's your
They
own
roll the red
city
carpet out for you,
won't
dog.
support you until they see other people support you. Like Mickey Fax had to throw me a oop. You know what I'm saying? Dell-P had to throw me a oop for people to be like, oh, okay, oh, this boy
Son,
rapping. He can
nice.
actually
Oh,
rap.
he played. Yeah, he rocking with bro. Like, oh, maybe I should. I think
Right,
that's the
exactly. And it's like I
that's
got
the
it.
Well, I
weirdness.
mean, it's crabs in the barrel. It's age old, bro.
Yo,
Real
The
but
shit.
weirdest energy of it.
but
It's
it's
weird,
great
bro.
though. It's great though because it gives you the push to spread your wings, bro.
That part.
You saying?
That part.
Yep.
That
And
part.
network with other people that you probably couldn't have if you just stayed pigeonholed by your own city and the love in your own city.
Yeah.
Nah,
Right.
and that's a
Yeah.
fact. Like I love the fact that I know all y'all cats. Y'all from all over the country, like on
Yep.
on all, you know what I mean? Like, and I fuck with all of y'all, and we've been tapped in for a few years now. You know what I mean? So it's like I love that. You know what I'm saying? That I have this network. Like I talk to Dell often and be like, yo, I can bring up an artist from South Carolina or Atlanta, or I can bring down an
Right.
artist from New York or Connecticut if you need it. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like that networking, you know what I'm saying? That's made me a better networker. Like I was never a networking ball. Like it's just
Mhm.
Yeah.
never been me, but I learned how to do it. And I'm glad that I did because it's opened up certain doors for me. But I just wanted to comment on the fact that it's very true that like your own city will be the last to support you. Like
The
they'll wait
last.
for everybody
Well,
else to be
Always.
like, yeah,
Yep.
on the East
like,
Coast
like,
specifically, like y'all
yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeah,
Where
like,
we at?
like
right. Where
Melissa
we
Graham
Shorty
at
in the
just
specifically.
said.
comments said exactly what I was saying. Yo, certain down south is different.
Yeah,
Down south
Yeah.
is way different. Yeah, they work together for sure. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
for
like
sure.
Different
in
down there.
Florida, like somebody just said, Uncle Luke, Trick Daddy, Trina people. Like, yeah, they
Yep.
all
They was all
Memphis,
royalty. That's fact.
Atlanta, Miami. They all locked in with each other. Here, like, I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I got connections through, as I said, some people that know him. Like, why haven't I been? You know what I'm saying, in the studio with some of the bigger artists
From
in Philly.
here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
I'm not, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, it's funny how it takes time to build longer to take time to build up in your city than outside of your city. It's just funny.
Right.
That's all.
They
It-
embrace you
listen,
elsewhere. Yeah.
it's the
But
struggle,
yo,
man. Le-
I just want
Let's
to
go to
say,
the
man,
next
I
one. Yeah.
appreciate y'all having me on, man. I appreciate y'all having my brother Dell on, man. I
Yeah,
love
man. I
y'all, man.
appreciate it,
My
man.
wife
Thank
need me,
y'all.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
So
y'all.
Love,
please
Poe.
keep
Yo,
Love,
listening
bro.
to
yo,
the
yo,
album,
You
man.
safe
heard Mike?
travels, bro. Yo, no banana boat raft rides, okay? Don't do it.
Don't go down there wilding, Poe.
I love y'all beloveds, man.
Salute,
I'm
All
bro.
fuck
right,
with y'all
dog.
heavy, man. I'm gonna
Yeah,
see
yeah.
My
y'all,
man.
man.
Bless.
All right, brother.
Peace and blessings. One.
So,
Peace and
so
love, bro.
Del-P, you mentioned that you're linked with Chuck D now. Looks like we have a
Yeah.
Chuck D interlude. Let's get into that, and then we're gonna go directly into Flying Colors, featuring Akilla the Wood.
No, so I
Akil
killed
the Wood.
Daoud.
Akil
Akil
Dawood.
Dawood. Right. So
Akil Dawood and produced
Akil
by Track
Dawood.
King. I,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry if I'm
track
butchering
item.
it, bro.
And
Akil
so
Daoud.
Akil
Yo,
Dawood.
restrain yourself, Reese. That's a crazy name. Um,
Akil Daoud.
Not just
Yeah,
the way it's
yeah, that's the
spelled.
name.
Yeah. Um,
You
That's the
tried
Chuck
to.
name.
D.
At the top, we're going to play a classic hip hop god himself, Dell-P. How to feel it? Produced by Track King. All right? Right here to start off the And You Don't Stop radio show. Songs that mean something. Y'all ready? Buckle up. Let's go. Soon.
Yeah.
Government getting laid off, Trump acting like Adolf. Elon got too much power, it's a payoff. Delusion at an all-time high, we're missing.
Yo, transition to power.
Government getting laid off, Trump acting like Adolf. Elon got too much power, it's a payoff. Delusion at an all-time high, we're missing order. Planes falling out the sky, many getting slaughtered. This is what the people selected. Cops are fooling the Constitution, not even respected. Industry plans getting fans from spreading ignorance. Rooting for devils to get elected for a stimulus. Crucial we addressing youth rappers catching sentences. Taking that is cool, we need some better representatives. Not what the Panthers had in mind, defeats the purpose, everything.
He's saying something. Listen. Sign of the times. Let's get it. Dell-P.
Government getting laid off, Trump acting like Adolf. Elon got too much power, it's a payoff. Delusion at an all-time high, we're missing order. Planes falling out the sky, many getting slaughtered. This is what the people selected. Cops are fooling the Constitution, not even respected. Industry plans getting fans from spreading ignorance. Rooting for devils to get elected for a stimulus. Crucial we addressing youth rappers catching sentences. Taking that is cool, we need some better representatives. Not what the Panthers had in mind, defeats the purpose. Everything that shine ain't a diamond, look beneath the surface. It's horrifying, it glorifying these evil urges. I'm hoping that my lethal verses can defeat the curses. Might not receive the biggest profit off the streaming service, but if I inspire somebody, believe it's worth it.
Hey, yo, Kel, what we doing, bro?
Just trying to spread the message.
That's right.
In time. Trying to fight for freedom in our lives.
Let's get it.
Wanna get a blessing from God. Survive.
What we reppin', y'all?
Just trying to spread the message.
Standing forever tall.
Trying to fight for freedom.
With love will never fall.
Wanna get a blessing from God. Survive.
Too much poison gets accepted. I've questioned what we become. The voice of Frankie Beverly telling me we are one. They shoot for spite, can't tell where to be begun. Every night we lose a life, it's a blessing to see the sun of low egg ball. My honor won't be bugged at all. Red flags they can challenge when they make a bad call. We don't let it ride from the same struggle we're forever tied. Gotta come together for more than just the electric slide. We need leaders, I hope to be a better guy. Get rid of the egos, put poking out your chest aside. There's a bigger picture. When you're locked down, the risk of richer. 25 to life is what they quick to get you. Something we need to fix. Too much of the same. We need a shift. They want us out the game. Beat the blitz. And it's been way too many times that we submit. If we unite, think about the lives that we can
Yo,
live.
Kel, what we doing, bro?
Just trying to spread the message.
That's right.
In time. Trying to fight for freedom in our lives.
Let's get it.
Wanna get a blessing from God. Survive.
What we reppin', y'all?
Just trying to spread the message.
Standing forever tall.
Trying to fight for freedom.
With love will never fall.
Wanna get a blessing from God. Survive. Just trying to spread the message on in time. Trying to get a freedom with our lives. Oh,
Wanna get the blessing from God. Survive. Just try to spread the message. No, it's time. Trying to fight for freedom. Freedom, my life. Wanna get a blessing from God. Survive.
Oh,
All right, bro.
bro,
He cooking up fives, bro.
I don't want to hear nothing else but boom bap, bro.
He cooking up
I
fives.
don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear no foolishness no more, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I don't want to hear no people just rapping the rap. I don't want to hear none of that,
Yeah,
bro.
that was some heat right there.
Thank
That
you.
that
Thank you.
that shit right there.
Definitely felt that one.
That's the first single.
This song right here is the best. This is I won't say this is the most touching song I've heard on this platform to date.
Oh wow. Wow.
It
Wow.
inspires
Wow.
unity, it inspires strength, spirituality,
Culture.
optimism. Beautiful work, bro. I
No,
could play
thank
this
you.
song.
Thank
I
you,
could
bro.
play this song all show.
Man,
I
thank
ran it
you.
back a couple times. I know I was gonna run it back a couple more times.
Yo, what's crazy is the next song, we still got one more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be perfect. So the next song is called Open Book, right? But this song right here, Flying Colors, if you peep, it got X Clan in the back. The red,
X-Men,
the
really.
black, the green. That's why it's called Flying Colors. I brought the album out on Juneteenth. What color do we affiliate with Juneteenth? You know what I mean?
Come on, man.
Okay.
Listen,
I
the
do
blood, the earth,
got an
the
opinion
people,
on
man.
it.
Yeah.
For me is a 4.
Whoa. Hey, yo, P,
Okay.
mute his mic and kick him, ban him from the show.
All right. It's not about hating. I feel like the dude that's singing, he could sing his ass off. But
Right.
I feel like the mix wasn't where it needed to be on that one. I feel like the
That's
mix
crazy.
wasn't.
Because we did
You
it
didn't get
just how,
touched.
he asked us to do it, and that's how he wanted, you know what I'm saying? He wanted it to be like a,
He wanted
like a
that.
call, like a call to action. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
Yo, the
that
beat
was the
drops
mission.
out and everything. So what about it? What about it don't you like? Is it the quality?
It wasn't. I don't think it was.
Wasn't as crispy?
If the best way I describe it, I don't know. This is how you describe it as far as
Oh, of course,
engineering
not bad.
terms, but the best way I could describe it is not bright enough.
Okay. I got it. I got what
You
you
get
mean.
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not bright enough.
Pushing the high end up a little bit.
Yeah.
Or cutting the low end a little bit. Either or. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean,
No, but it's like a lo-fi
I get
type.
that, yeah.
I don't, bro. When
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Sorry,
It's clear that he could sing. It's clear that he could sing. The hook is dope. But I just said the mix. I felt like it could be brighter. It would have I think it would have bring something more to the song if it was brighter.
Yeah,
I respect it. I respect it.
Yeah, I respect
because
it.
I knew you was going to say
I do want to
something
give a
about it.
major shout out to Akil Dawood. He actually, if y'all familiar with the neo soul movement in Philadelphia,
Indeed.
Music Soul Child, Kendra Family
I am.
Soul. That's actually the oldest. That's the oldest child of Fatina Asia from Kendra Family Soul. You know what I'm saying? And he actually was on my second album. He on the album cover. Is the album is called A New Beginning, and I'm in a classroom with Boys Latin High School. He's one of the main students in the picture. So 10 years later, You know what I'm saying? We did a record
Singing on the
together.
hook. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yo,
yeah,
That's dope.
Del-P, you see the reaction that you're getting from us, right?
yeah.
Being that you're so heavy in your faith, right? Do you play your music for your brothers? And if so, what's the reaction or encouragement or discouragement that you receive from your
Oh
brothers?
no, I get 100%. I get 100%, man. Poe just told you we sold out the show. A lot of those people in that building are, Islamic faith. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, shout out to Makiba Moon Cycle. Everybody who's doing it at a high level. I'm saying not eye level. You feel me?
Word.
Let's get into this next track. Open Book featuring Big Bro Reem, produced by Donnie Boy. This is gonna be the last one, and then you know what? Since we like it so much, we're gonna let you. We're going to ask you to pick one last track from off this project that you would
Okay.
like to highlight. All right.
Yeah, that's
Um,
dear to you. Yeah,
Facts.
right.
All right,
And
bet.
then so let's go get into Flying Colors feature. Wait a second. No, Open Book
No,
featuring Big Bro
open book.
Reem.
Yep.
Open Book featuring Big Bro Reem, produced by Donnie Boy. Let's get it.
Do it.
Based on a true story. 1980 something, 21st of August, when the learning started. Goddess Valerie birthed an artist. 4 kids after, but I was the first to spark it. Plenty life lessons, no stressing, I learned to chalk it. The house of Mr. John got bombed, we took some losses. They hate when we move organized, good was heartless. Crack epidemic shook the market, my mind was addicted to it. Domestic violence was a victim to it. Shelters and crack houses had my vision ruined. Moving like every 3 months, so it was different schooling. Life as a teeny bopper was a bit confusing, but we survived the coldest nights, had to shiver through 'em. My mom committed to a sponsor and she changed things. Took her shahada and found out what having faith means. Life without her, sometimes I wanna break things, but I'ma make her proud. Made a promise to chase dreams. Keep the main thing the main thing. You gon' learn all things, ain't what they sing. You gon' go through a storm to reach the glory. My life's an open book, read the story. Keep the main thing the main thing. You gon' learn all things, ain't what they sing. You gon' go through some storms to reach the glory. My life's an open book, read the story. Murder style, massive hugger, versatile. Travis Hunter, Joker's gonna be waiting on their turn a while. Grab a number, we'll burn it down, whether it's 30 or if it's 30,000. Same energy, they remember me when I serve the crowd. The people like me, you should learn to smile. But it's been 17 long years since I heard from Val. And Big Bro still fighting a murder trial. Bree was barely tying the sneaks, my knees 30 now. Think you know, but you have no idea. Just be thankful for these flows I shared. Time's cold, I swear. Find your lane, know your role out here. State your claim, don't sit still like a fold-out chair. With it for real, we don't know about fear. It's gonna be what it is. It was written like that old 9 said. And 9-6, me and Donnie had plans to strike it rich in the dungeon with the instrumentals bumping, writing clips, nice fits. Polo rummies and Gucci sweaters, blues was guesses. Decades later, we truly legends, who would guess it? I lost the best of all planners, won't conform at any cost, dog. That's what you call standards. Keep the main thing the main thing. You gon' learn all things, ain't what they sing. You gon' go through a storm to reach the glory. My life's an open book, read the story. Keep the main thing the main thing. You gon' learn all things, ain't what they sing. You gon' go through some storms to reach the glory. My life's an open book, read the story. Keep the main thing the main thing. You gon' learn all things, ain't what they sing. You gon' go through a storm to reach the glory. My life's an open book, read the story. Keep the main thing the main thing. You gon' learn all things, ain't what they sing. You gon' go through some storms to reach the glory. My life's an open book, read the story.
This call from SCI, Phoenix State Correctional Institution. This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
Suffered the loss of a daughter at 18. She was 2. They say it was pneumonia. Said the same when they admitted her too. Right before my eyes, 2 weeks later, I saw her close hers the last time. I didn't know how to feel. Like Novocaine, I was numb. I became numb, acting outside of myself. Sorry for help needing the assistance to help deal with my grief. I wanted to be strong, but said I became weak. In my mind at that time, I wasn't wrong. Upstate fighting to get back off a death or incarceration sentence. Crying that song. Where we come from, PTSD. We knew nothing about. We seen things, maybe we done things, taught to be tough. And then we pushed through our pain. Too many losses, either cancer or the bullet, or free overdoses. I seen people die in these prisons while walking and talking. It just collapsed. All facts. Sitting in meetings with right to redemption, and hopefully to get most back. Take it as a lesson, but get a blessing. They say I'm needed to help direct the people through my growth and experiences. I take it on because I care. Sitting in these prison cells is not a good job. Stay free, live life, pave the way along with us, so others don't have this to experience.
Man, listen, bro.
Mm.
Listen, bro.
We need it. We need it.
Man,
Bro,
thank
Damn, bro.
y'all.
go ahead, go ahead, Porter. Go ahead, Porter. I'll let you go ahead, man.
Yo, I love
Nah,
this
P
beat
over
because
there,
it
P
sounds
over there,
like,
all smiles over
I
there.
need a hug right now after hearing
yeah,
that.
Oh,
yeah.
come on, man. Motivation.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, man,
Motivation.
that's different right there.
Motivation. Listen. I'm gonna just get right
Yeah.
to the rate.
Yes,
I
sir.
did enjoy the previous track a little better. Very dope. The song is very dope. The message, it makes you want to keep doing what your heart tells you to do. I'm saying I like it.
Right.
It encourages people to, pursue their purpose and stay focused. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I'm not giving this one a 5 is because I think the beat was a little too loud. Just a
Okay.
little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
People like you, because there's, like I say this all the time, there's people who help the beat and there's people who the beat helps. You're one of
Right.
those people that help the beat. I
Got
like
you.
when people who have something to say in a very smooth, unique, elite way to get to um project that message. I like them to be in the forefront a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's
Got
just
you.
maybe that's just a preference for me. You know what I'm saying, because I want to hear every word. I
Right.
just want to hear it. You know what I'm saying, the beat is just a backdrop for somebody like you. You know what I'm saying,
Got you. Got you.
but the message A1, the style structure A1, just the way the mix is for me preference.
Got
All
you.
right.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that, it'd be a 5. Go ahead, Reese, you can go ahead.
Very dope track. Very dope track. I didn't mind the mix. I thought the mix was great. Everything hit. The beat was fire as well. Bars top notch. We already kind of figured that out by now. So top notch bars always. I'm gonna give it a 4.75 for this simple fact. I think the end was a little bit too long.
Oh, how you going to
Okay.
cut the jail call?
Nah, that's how you gonna cut the jail call with the poem. That's
I think
wild.
Yo, I
I think
love
the
that.
jail
I
call.
love that
I
Yo,
think
I was
story.
quiet
Yo,
the
we
whole
gotta
time.
know.
That's
I think the jail call
ridiculous.
was too long, bro.
I'm loving y'all
Ridiculous.
reason.
Hey, hold
Ridiculous.
up.
I'm being
Hold
dead. I'm being dead ass with you right now. I think the jail
Yo,
call was too long.
normally I disagree with Reese, but I got to agree with him on this one. I think the jail
Oh,
call was a little too long because
he was
by the time,
spitting though. He was
yeah, I
spitting.
know he was, but what happens is what he left when he finished his bars, it was on a high note.
Yeah.
By the end of the jail call, you damn near was crying. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what the
And
see. That's what the
and
mission was.
that's
It's
I'm
my
I
about
man
to
felt
that's
that.
say,
doing right.
y'all,
I
y'all
felt
It's
kind
that.
of
my man
missing
that's
the
But
doing right.
forest
but
for the
but
trees
I
on this
understand
beat.
what Reese is saying though.
Yo, what?
All right. I
Let,
mean,
let,
Understand
let me
what he's
plead. Can
saying.
I
I'm
plead
not
my
mad at
case?
it.
I
But
gotta
real
plead my
Bro,
case.
quick,
allow him. Come on.
I need a
I
hug,
gotta
man.
plead my case. My
I
brother,
still need a hug.
my brother,
It's,
Big Bro Ring, free him, free him. You know what I'm saying?
so
We
is
got
that a
a
real
campaign
call?
going. It's called Right to Redemption. You know what I'm saying? Road to Redemption. And he's really, really, really passionate about trying to curb this gun violence that's going on in the city. You know what I'm saying? And the best way that these kids gonna receive it is from somebody like him that been through that, that's been in jail 25 years. You know what I'm saying? And this is the way he gets the, his donation to the culture. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't stop it. I had to let him get that off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And that's my
I think if it
brother.
was presented more as an extra verse onto to the track,
it was.
it would have fit more. Nah, but as Dell-P's coming, it almost seemed like he fading off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you get
And
this long
Guys,
verse. You know what I'm saying?
guys,
And it's
Yeah.
like I'm
guys.
assuming that you know what I'm saying. Like, all right, he did his thing, boom, 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 and then you get
Like
this long verse. Don't get me wrong, it was fire, but I feel
if you
like
could have shrunk the
if it
message
was
and put it
represented
into a
as
shorter
the
form,
third verse on the track,
uh
other than
It says
than an
featured.
outro, I think
It's
it would have fit better. For
yo,
me, this is what I'm
yo,
saying. For
me and
me, that's what I'm
Scotty,
saying.
I just can't get jiggy with this
It
assessment of
says
what he did.
featuring
I
Big
can't
Bro Rain, bro.
I couldn't disagree more if I tried. That's why I'm so quiet. I'm like, brother, y'all
hey,
bugging,
It's too
bro. This
long.
is a
It's too
let's
long.
give
bad
It's
the
too long.
critique.
Pause. It's
let's
too
give the
long
Terrible
for me,
reporter
bro.
some more.
But bro, that was really bad critiquing. But okay. I don't condone none of this bad. That was terrible.
Hey, yo, Porter,
Reasoning.
listen.
Terrible.
What they said? We listen and we
Bad.
don't judge.
I judge.
we,
I judge.
we
This
listen
guy
and we
judges.
don't judge.
I
Yo,
judge. I'm not
hey,
judgmental, but I judge for
listen.
sure.
I just say, Reeves is
5.
the youngest out of all of us. Okay,
That don't mean
I
nothing.
mean, and I don't know.
Right. Right, B?
P,
That don't mean nothing,
P,
right?
He's
Hey,
Trinidadian. He's from
art is
Trinidad.
art, man. And
Yeah, I like
the fact that we arguing over your music, that means
it's
good art.
perfect.
That's
It's
what music's
beautiful.
supposed to
Yeah,
do.
it's like, oh, and we're doing this within like we're doing all this arguing within a 0.25, 0.5. Like,
Point two
you know what I'm
five.
saying? That's
Yo,
how you know it's good. We're playing semantics now.
I'm confused. I'm confused right now. So what you trying to say is the coach I'm wrong because what? Why am I
Oh
wrong
no,
because
I'm
it's
not.
too
No, no,
long
no, no.
again?
I just disagree with you.
Now
You don't necessarily. Your opinion
And
is
he was
yours.
spitting though. The thing is, and he was spitting
so
though.
No, he
so
was
Right.
here's the
spitting,
thing. Here's the thing.
but it's also jail is a prison call, bro. Like so, it's hard to hear.
No, it's not.
I
It's a
heard
little
every
bit of
word.
a struggle to hear.
That's the
Maybe
rawness of it.
again. Maybe again. My perspective is he served it up exactly how that is supposed to be served up.
Yeah,
Facts.
it
That
was
is
good.
supposed to sound like a
Exactly.
phone call.
What are you
And
guys
this is from
talking
me.
about?
And this
That's
is
like,
from
yo,
me.
you
This is
played
me
it this
saying,
exactly how it's supposed to be played it, but I don't like how it's played it.
bro. But
Bro.
this is the thing. I marked the song down because I thought the beat was too loud, and I even said that I could hear the phone call clearly. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't understand.
So
That's why
that's
I'm like,
why.
yo, I don't
Okay.
understand y'all critique. I'm not
I
saying
mean,
I shouldn't say you're wrong. That's why I
No,
said let me
don't. I
stop. I
mean,
disagree
we're not attacking you,
heavy.
but you know,
Yeah,
oh no, no, no,
heavy
no.
disagree.
but
Hey, listen,
I don't
listen.
think you're
I'm
wrong,
not
but
even mad about it. The way I feel about it, it was too long. I felt like the song was fading off.
right.
And then hearing that, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna, hear this prison call and anything like that, see how it go. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like it just lasted too long. It was about
There
like
you go.
it
I
was a
think that what
solid minute.
it's
yeah,
all
no,
good.
it was
Yeah, it's all
yeah. I think what maybe shaded that was your expectation that the song was over. And you're not looking at this
Exactly.
in
So
its
the
proper
that's
scope.
when I start
Two,
shutting down from the song
right. The
when I feel
forest
like
for
the
the
song is over.
trees,
But
you're
that's why I
doing
think that's
there,
what's
brother.
going to happen with
Yeah.
people.
yeah.
All
People
right,
start shutting
fair.
down from the
No,
song, and then
see,
you
that's
hear that.
funny. That's funny that you say that. That's funny that you say that because ask me what's people's favorite song on the album.
Let me find
I
out.
don't
Which
understand
one?
why
Is it?
how this
Is
critique
it
is
that
a
one?
thing. I
No?
just don't understand. With my ears, I'm like, whoa,
Expo. Expo, what's his
That's his
favorite song?
favorite song off the album.
this is yo.
Wow, that's crazy. Not to say
The
that
song is dope.
the
Don't get
one
me wrong.
before
I'm
this,
not saying
bro.
the song is
The,
dope. I like the
Yo,
song.
listen. I see me. I'm by maybe because I'm making the music, but I got a lot of favorites on the album. But Open Book is definitely a lot of people's favorite song
yeah.
because I'm telling my story and then I'm letting my brother who's doing life tell his.
Listen,
I
either
mean,
way, we're just splitting hairs. Like Project Porter says,
I
all
said
semantics.
4.75.
Yeah,
I
you know,
mean,
It's all
Yeah,
I
all
ain't
we
kill,
right.
I
within
Good
ain't
stuff
killing
though.
the
the
I'm good.
song now. You
no.
know,
That's
I'm
why
good.
we playing semantics now, bro.
we
We're
probably gonna
splitting
argue about
hairs.
this in the group chat later too.
We
Like, you know
will
what I'm saying,
something
talk
like
about
that.
who we
I
not
respect.
letting
I
on the show next
respect it.
week and shit. You know what I mean?
I
But
respect it.
Whatever.
I
it's all
respect
good.
all
All
of
right,
it.
what's the next one? What's the
so
one you
so
picking,
so
bro?
so the last
So
song on here, yeah,
the one I'm picking next is actually gonna be the next single. Is
okay.
It's called Resilient, featuring the legendary Master Ace, legendary Tracy Lee, and the
Mm.
soulful Mel Austin Jr. And it's produced by
Yo, you
Trey
said
Kitus.
Tracy. He said Tracy Lee. That's crazy.
That's a
Shit,
Philly.
Master Ace, bro.
That's the realest Philly artist that I know. I'm gonna say
Yo,
Tracy Lee and Petey Crack. They're two of the
okay,
realest.
and PD Crack. All right. Yo, shout out to Hayes the Kid
Shout out to my
also.
man Crack. Shout out to
Uh,
Free. Shout out to Free also, because I got records with Petey and Free. But me and
ooh,
Petey got like a person who like he show up at shows with me and everything. Shout out to Petey.
very,
But
Shout out to
Tracy
that,
Lee,
son.
Tracy
yo.
Lee definitely
What up, Dell?
support me, man.
So this being that this is the last track we're gonna play, we want to end the show on this. Before we end the show, can you let us know what you have on the horizon? And any messages you want to give to upcoming artists, established artists, you know, older artists, any type of words of wisdom that you want to bestow upon the community.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I would say first and foremost, thank you. Thank you, brothers, for taking time to, build with me, man. And let's keep this going. Let's not let this be the only time we chop it. You feel me? Um, I got an event that's called the Wordsmith Experience every second Friday in
Okay.
Philadelphia in the old city, 56 South Second Street, from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Actually, artists like Poe, artists like I Know Brasco. It's a lot of dope artists from Philadelphia that don't get the light, and my platform is, trying to fight
Oh, dope.
against that to get, you know what I'm saying?
Say
But
less,
I got
bro.
a show in Brooklyn, July 25th. I'll be with my man K Hawk in Brooklyn, and July 27th, I'm opening up for the legendary Souls of Mischief. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be in Philly at Ardmore Music Hall. But other than that, man, we working on the festival. Shout out to Two Locals Brewery. They actually got a bar. It's called a bear. It's called the Good John, and I actually have a single that I did a couple years ago called the Good John. So we're gonna collab, and we're gonna make that a yearly festival, sort of like how like Made in America, the Roots Picnic, but it's gonna be for the underground artists. Like don't
That's
Yo,
complain
dope.
about the situation. We just changed the situation.
that it's all about action. You feel me? People could
That's
talk
it.
all day, but if you ain't putting boots to the ground, you an enemy. You
You
saying
already
you
know.
facts. Quick question: if anybody wants to reach out to you to feature on a track or have you work with them musically, how would someone go about that? And
Yeah.
what kind of requests do you accept?
Oh, so you gotta be dope. You can't be sounding like everybody else out here with the drill and you smoking on this person. I'm not even gonna consider it.
Oh,
I don't care about how many followers you got. I don't care about none of that. Like if you dope, if you are that cloth, the spitters, and you trying to change the situation out here, I'm all for it. It is a business, so you know what I'm saying. I used to do pro bono, but it does cost now. And if I really like you, you'll get a family discount.
Nothing wrong with a
indeed,
family discount.
Listen,
indeed.
with that being said, I wanna say thank you for sharing your time with us. I know we long winded and stuff like that.
Oh, it's all
But
love. Thank y'all.
yo,
Thank y'all.
from the bottom of my heart, bottom of my ears, I'm saying I hold you in high regard as a lyricist, an artist. The fact that you have a hand in production, the rapping, the whole aspect of it, that's a whole nother level. And if people are more invested into their own project besides just writing the lyrics, we'd have better artists out here, you know? And more
No, I
unique
appreciate
sounds.
that, man. Thank
Big
y'all.
So,
fact.
yo,
Nah, yeah, dog. Sick.
Yo, Transporter Room, another one on the books. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh, be sure to
Resilient.
follow me. Be sure to follow me at Dell-P215 on Instagram and at
Okay.
I'm on there.
who is Dell-P on Twitter. That's who is DELLPEE on Twitter.
Oh,
Salute.
okay.
You guys hear it? If you ain't hear it, run the whole interview back. You know what I'm saying? Give us
Yeah,
a view.
word.
Go get that
If you
album.
ain't get it,
Get
yeah,
that
get
Go
the
album,
get
album.
man.
that. Spend the 10, son.
And yo, you know what? It's a $10 minimum. Actually,
Spend the 10.
$10.62 minimum.
Yeah, like
You
you can pay
can
whatever you
give
want.
more. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So don't be ashamed. Don't be cheap. You know what I'm saying? I did it because I might buy another one. Who knows? But I did invest.
No,
Okay.
So that's
Let that
thank you
be
for
love.
known.
your
Yeah.
praises, bro.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt.
man.
Resilient
It mean a lot.
featuring
Let's do it.
Resilient featuring Tracy Lee, Master Ace. This was the review of the Transition of Power, Dell-P, Real MC, bro.
Word.
Yo, I want to hear him on the song with Marvelous, bro. I'm gonna line that up, yo. Y'all need to get together. Resilient featuring Tracy Lee, Master Ace, and Mel Alston Jr. Produced by
Yes,
Track
sir.
8.
Get it.
We just give them a feeling that they missing. It's the transition. I know the feeling of uncertainty. We're from a culture always dealing with adversity. Just self-destructing in my city and it hurts to see. Let's step up and spread the real, it's an emergency. The system is our opposition, we all should relate. Never let them trick you out position, no fault for debate. Mental health is wealth, so protect it, make sure that it's safe. Anybody being negative, keep them far from your space. Just like a cancer cell, catch it quick, never let it get a chance to swell. And having no plan is a plan to fail. I suggest you have a strategy in place, catch your blessings. Know it's a better path that we can take enough for everyone. $1 shouldn't have to lead to hate. Country in trouble, how they think it's back to being great. No matter how many killings or tragedies we face, we'll always be resilient. I'm glad to be this race.
Rise like the dawn when the dark gets thick. This year is brick by brick. Hey, if they're trying to bring us down, we flip, switch to another gear. We are the spark, the fist. Hey, best believe we're built for this.
Yeah, I get it, Dell. It's just rebellion. I feel like I need a failure to see fulfillment. It's humbling when you fumble a couple million. To go from top million to unemployed civilian, I ain't gonna hold you. That transition was bone chilling. You ever felt alone with low interest? Nobody checked before you know contention. You start questioning your whole existence. And let me lighten up the composition. Crystallize or the opposite prove that I'm the opposition. Right. Get out your own way, Trey. Real rap. Start reflecting on your success, yeah. And mirror that. Now it's bananas, but it had layers to peel back. God is the realest. Steering this gear shift. And you can find grace with my faith and I'm fearless. And I can testify that aside from the brilliance, not enough credit is given to the
Yo, I rise like the dawn when the dark gets thick. This year is brick by brick. Hey, if they're trying to bring us down, we flip, switch to another gear. We are the spark, the fist. Hey, best believe we're built for this.
I'm built for this, and God was the engineer. Ain't no weekend, late night binging here. Self-preservation over self-medication. Y'all in a hurry to die, that's dedication. So when you took the pill, if looks could kill, signed on the dotted line and you took the deal. The devil's in the details, read the fine print. Grades coming in, wondering what time went. Brains are saying for a fast kid, change the plan. The Almighty laid out, now raise your hand if you really want to testify. Some of y'all will tell the whole truth, but the rest a lie. I'm guided by the gods, divine GPS. An easy guess why you'll never ever see me stress. CVS receipt long, that is my career. Love instead of war, yeah, that's
Yo,
what I
I rise like the dawn when the dark gets thick. This year is brick by brick. Hey, if they're trying to bring us down, we flip, switch to another gear. We are the spark, the fist. Hey, best believe we're going to rise like the dawn when the dark gets thick. When the dark gets thick. brick by brick. Trying to bring us down, we flip, switch to another gear. We are the spark, the fist.